It's the Bob and Tom Show.
I know you're pretending to be shy, but I see something naughty in your eye. Well, there's no shame in just being who you are. On the dance floor is a perfect place to start. It must be unfurled if you want to show the world. Let your freak, let your freak, let your freak flag fly. Let your freak, let your freak, let your freak flag fly. We're not here to judge ya, we're just here to love ya. Let your freak, let your freak, let your freak flag fly. I see no reason why you can't let your freak flag fly. Run it straight up the pole. Gotta show you colors before you get too old. You and Velma, I'm Scooby-Doo. Nothing around here is too taboo. Rock the mystery bed like a water bed. Bring Daphne, Shaggy, but don't tell Fred. Let your freak, let your freak, let your freak flag fly. Let your freak, let your freak, let your freak flag fly. We're not here to judge ya, we're just here to love ya. Let your freak, let your freak, let your freak flag fly. I see no reason why you can't let your freak flag fly. Oh, crack it like a Liberty Bell. Smack it with a rebel yell. Shake it like a salad toss. Stitch it like Betsy Ross. Let your freak, let your freak, let your freak flag fly. Let your freak, let your freak, let your freak flag fly. We're not here to judge ya, we're just here to love ya. Let your freak, let your freak, let your freak flag fly. Let your freak, let your freak, let your freak flag fly. We're not here to judge ya, we're just here to love ya. We're not here to judge ya, we're just here to love ya. Let your freak, let your freak, let your freak flag fly. Let your freak, let your freak, let your freak flag fly. I see no reason why you can't let your freak flag
Are you a freak? I'm a freak. We're all freaks.
Gardner Minshew, quarterback freak, takes the Las Vegas Raiders for victory, right, Ace?
Yes. Good morning and welcome to the Bob and Tom Show. Hello, Christy.
Hi, Chick.
At the Silac News Desk. Hello, Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick.
We're there in the performance room. Got your organ, got your axe.
Axe and organ, baby.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi, Chick.
Hey, there's Ace Cosby. Hey, I'm Chick McGee. Hello, Tom.
Hello, Chick. I think I'd be remiss if I did not point out the exquisite results of the shoe-in of the week thus far over the weekend. You had a great weekend with your sports picks. Would you care to?
That's what you were a little disappointed when I said I was 4-1. I could see you were somewhat crestfallen.
Not at all.
Over you. It's I'll comedically, I would agree that's a little funnier when I come up short.
Did I not just congratulate the man?
You did.
Maybe. Do you guys believe that load of crap over there?
No. Nevertheless.
What would you rather hear? a nice shirt from anybody else or a nice shirt from Tom?
Christy, that's a nice shirt you have on today.
Thank you, Tom.
Oh, boy. See what I mean?
See?
He doesn't mean it, but...
No, of course not.
No, I did mean it.
We all know that.
I think it's nice.
It's too late, Tom.
Are you feeling okay? Your voice is a little...
Oh, no, I've had a very rough night.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I meant to put out my Tom warning today, but
you forgot to tell me.
On a scale of 1 to 5, we're at a 4.5.
Ooh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear
I'm not going to go into much detail, but I may have to exit the room very quickly.
He had diarrhea over the night. Yeah, a lot of diarrhea.
Yeah, and he got here late.
Oh.
Yeah.
So what did you eat that was bad?
Oh, a little listeria? What do you got?
I don't know. But yeah,
Seafood?
my voice is shot. My ear is killing me, so I don't know what
Why don't you go home?
Do you want some of this?
What you got?
Entertainer's Secret? I don't know if Mike will pick this up, but you
you spray it in your throat.
spray it in your throat.
Yeah.
Got an odd. It's got a wacky.
God.
It's got a wacky taste to it.
Oh, it's horrible.
I know it is.
I think this might be perfume.
The secret is it's awful. The secret is it
Do you think they do that to make it seem more like medicine? If it tasted too good, you'd think it was a scam. But if it tastes terrible, you go, this must work, or nobody would use it.
Wait a minute. After that initial problem.
Whoa.
Oh, my God.
What's your secret?
I'm Chicky for Entertainer's Secret.
We'll never tell.
A lot of people ask me, Josh, what's your secret to broadcasting? And I say, Entertainer's Secret.
Oh. Liquid
Right here.
spray.
It's got a tuxedo.
He's got a tuxedo on the label.
Sure he does.
For dry throat and
ushers at movie theaters.
hoarse voice.
And that's gone away too, hasn't it?
Ushers at movie theaters?
I don't
with
see,
tuxes.
I don't see an usher otherwise and dressed in no
Josh,
way.
when you were an usher at a movie theater, did you have to wear the tux?
I mean, it was dress pants, a vest, a bow tie. It wasn't a tux. But
Wow.
Nice.
Really?
Yeah.
But they could pick you out right away.
Absolutely. Yes.
Yeah.
So, were you in charge of the ushers?
I was a crew chief for a while there.
I thought so.
nice.
I thought so. Mm-hmm. So when somebody would have a problem, they'd go, hey, Christy's eating the popcorn and standing around not doing much work and stuff like that.
Really? Okay. Well, I appreciate you bringing this to my attention. I'll take notice.
Were you the one that they called, I'm not coming in today. I'm sick.
No, they would call the managers for that.
Okay.
But I was sort of the in between for management and the ushers.
Gotcha.
MVP. All right.
Yeah.
And what movie did you watch the most?
Oh, well, the one scene, there was a couple movies that we would, if you were to look back, you would see a line of ushers in the back of the theater, and Disclosure was one of those during the big Demi Moore really trying to, well, I mean, she's just flat out sexually harassing Michael Douglas.
In the gym?
No, it's in the office building late at night.
I remember that one.
Now, is this
Is she clothed?
Yes, but they really tear at each other's clothing, and then her boobs are still covered, but man, they're spilling out of the bra. And
so this
That
is
reminds me of some sad news.
post-surgery and what? About boobs?
What?
Tito Johnson. Oh, no.
Tito Jackson, you tool.
Hang on a second.
Oh, my God.
First of all, let me defend my man Tom. He's not feeling well. So I can understand saying Tito instead of Tito. I get it.
Tito Jackson
I'm sorry, it
died
says
of the
Tito Jackson right here in
died.
black and white. I don't know how.
Michael.
Did I tell you that I'm not feeling well?
Michael's brother.
Oh, was he the oldest?
He was
Do we know?
70. I don't know if he was the oldest.
Let's see. Tito Jackson, sorry, one of the brothers who made up the beloved pop group, the Jackson 5, has died at the age of 70. He was the third of 9 Jackson children, which included global superstars Michael and sister Janet.
Dance a machine.
Inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1997.
Do you remember when Janet Jackson, I know Ace will, was on Good Times, and she was sassy? Remember that? She'd walk in, put her hand on her hips, and I don't know who you're talking to, and move her shoulders back and forth.
She was like 10.
yeah, she was real young.
Yeah, she was like 9.
Yeah.
Don't you come over here with that, you sexy man. Whoa, hey.
You sexy
man.
Oh, I'm sad to hear that, sorry. Tito, sorry about the transposition of both the first and last name I got wrong. 2 out of 2.
What'd you call him? Tito Johnson?
Tito Johnson.
Sorry, I don't know. I told you I'm not really feeling well.
Well, Josh was talking about Demi Moore's
boobs. That's what. So it's Josh's fault.
So was this must have been post-surgery then? Because she's very famously got boobs.
she did.
For for some of those movies.
They're big.
They had them taken out, I
Yeah.
guess.
Wasn't there some huge bomb that she made?
St. Elmo's
Some
Fire?
stripper movie?
No.
There was one called Striptease that didn't do too well.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
yeah.
it's actually kind of funny.
Yeah, but it's one of those movies that's unintentionally funny.
I think it was meant to be. Burt Reynolds is funny. Robert Patrick's real funny. In it.
Yeah.
Is the one you're talking about where the ceilings were glass? Is that the one where you can see through the floors?
I don't remember.
Look up her skirt? Is that what you're saying?
No, there was some movie where there was an office building and all the floors were glass.
Oh, yeah. Disclosure has one of those buildings. It's like a weird, it's a ton of glass. Yes.
Yeah, okay. And now, coming up, we have some great guests today. This is really exciting. We're going to have the terrific fiddle player,
More stars than there are in the heavens, Tom.
Michael Cleveland. This guy's an awesome, awesome musician. He's going to, Pat, it's my understanding he's going to play a couple songs with you.
Yeah, we're going to give it a shot.
All right.
Grammy Award Winning Michael Cleveland.
That'll be great. Also, comedian Jenn Kober, comedian Greg Warren, comedian Reno Collier.
Ooh, stack show.
So I suggest you, keeping with our theme of being stacked, with
Like Tito Johnson.
Yeah. Sorry, how did I even get that?
I don't
Tito
know. I
Johnson.
thought you did
I thought
that.
you did it on purpose
So
because
did
you
I.
said, "Oh, that reminds me," and then you said his name.
I
really thought you did that on purpose.
I did not. I, honest to God, I did not.
Okay.
Plain as
Right
day.
there.
I know.
Tito Johnson.
I have the
It's
same
spelled
story.
Tito, but then Jackson's pretty
Tito
clearly
Jackson?
Jack, not Johnson.
Plus, you know all the members of the Jackson 5, right?
I don't.
course not.
Wait,
It's the Jackson 3 now.
Tito,
Marlon.
Wayne.
I don't know.
No, is that the Oz? I always get the Osmonds mixed up.
Randy, yeah.
Randy.
Jermaine.
Oh, yeah,
See,
there you go.
now they sound like athletes to me. Randy Jackson. I think he plays point guard for the Timberwolves. I don't know.
Randy Johnson.
Randy Johnson, pitcher. Killed a bird, yeah.
Okay. If you were listening to this, me screwing up on your Raycon earbuds, it would have sounded that much more mellifluous.
Oh, yes, you could have heard it.
Formerly worn by Tito Johnson.
Loud and clear. Tito Johnson endorses the Raycon Everyday Earbuds, and they just launched their upgraded model of the best-selling Everyday Earbuds. They are, of course, fantastic, and a variety of vibrant new colors. Blush violet, forest green, royal blue, and, of course, classic black. It doesn't matter what color your bra is. They'll fit in with all the Raycon Everyday Earbuds. And also, you get multi-point connectivity now. It lets you pair with 2 devices at once, plus new quick charge function and active noise cancellation. Their ergonomic earbud shape and the optimized gel tips fit the widest range of ears ever made, a cozy custom fit, and Raycon, of course, offers a 30-day happiness guarantee. So go to buyraycon.com/Tom today to get 15% off your Raycon order plus free shipping. That's 15% off and free shipping at buyraycon.com/Tom. One more time, that's buyraycon.com/Tom.
Thank you very much. By the way, it's Truck Driver Appreciation Week. Let's get some requests for some truck drivers. We'll try to squeeze those in. All right. And coming up, we have a lot of fascinating stuff in the news today, including a fist fight on stage at a rock concert.
Oh, and we've got a weekend of NFL action to talk about, including vomiting on the field. Let's see. What else we got? A coach asking a quarterback what was he thinking about doing on the field? Very plain on television. It's all we all grew up a little bit.
Yeah, cursing, and then we have a survey, and guess what? USA, Americans curse the most. We'll find out the details on that too. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
You never realize how much music affects you until you're told to sit still. Number 23 on the Billboard charts.
Once you accomplish that dream, that's when you find out if that's really who you are.
That's a life-changing feeling. As musicians, we're tapping into that whenever we can.
We're all in. There's no plan B.
Hey, now you know you never listen. Sunshine, you know you're always missing out.
Coronavirus officially hitting the U.S. Here's
March 15th, the day the Earth stood still.
This is the most all of a sudden thing that's ever happened in my life.
You guys have to come home. What the hell's happening now? then it got kind of scary.
It was over everywhere.
Maybe the year or the time of the huge stadium concerts are over.
And we didn't know how long it would be.
I didn't think it would go as far as it did. We thought it was going to be temporary.
Touring is the lifeblood of any band that wants to make a living. You have to tour, you have to play.
We're not sure when we're going to be able to play again.
It's starting to chip away at my soul.
This pandemic has impacted everybody in the music community.
Sometimes I feel like, wow, do I even belong here, you know? Just heartbreaking, man.
How are we going to get through this?
Dude, you gotta call Eddie.
It's definitely tested us.
Reduced capacity make it almost impossible for a band to play.
How am I supposed to pay him?
Been all doing other things to make a living because it's been shut down.
He ain't coming for free.
When you have something that you love and it gets taken away from you for X amount of days, weeks, months, you just appreciate it more.
We all really took this for granted.
I miss that a lot. My favorite part of my job was connecting with the crowd.
It's the whole connection with humanity that is the most powerful thing.
People need that connection with other people. It'll come back. It's just a matter of time.
It's a 20-year overnight success type of situation.
Hello, my name is Alexa. If you have a smart speaker and what to hear, Bob and Tom Radio, just say Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn. Now, you try it.
Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
That's the first smart thing you've said to me since you took me out of the box.
Oh, well, this will help.
Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Bob and Tom, it's Kenny Tarmac.
Hey, Kenny, how are you?
Hey, Shooter, we just landed. I'm in ATL. Just got in from ORD through DF Dub. I had to call you guys. You got the new Barstool guys in there, huh?
That's right. Pat McAfee, Todd McComas are here, yeah.
I know. Listen, Pat, heard you walked away from some major coin guy. I love it. Power move. Way to blow up the flow chart, Shooter. Now, get this. Holbeck, he was the GM of SmearCorps. His brother, not the one who ran Lucom into the ground. No, the older brother goes by Merck. He was pulling almost 40 G's on straight commission, and one day, just like you, up and said, my work's done here. Didn't even give the standard 2 weeks notice, and word has it he's making twice that much now with the remote-controlled chip clip people. So, almost exactly like your deal. Dot to dot to dot to... Hey, Stud, I was going to ask you. Hang on, I got to take this. Hey, Shooter, we just landed.
No, we're still here.
No,
what
about me? Through RD. Not much. I'm just on hold right now with that idiot punter that walked away from like half a minute.
Wait a minute. You're not on hold.
Yeah, that one.
I can hear you.
I'm going to pitch him, but I just want to wait to make sure this isn't some sort of publicity stunt. The focus group loved it. It's a spin-off idea. The sports fan that eats too much cheese and ODs on the ultimate nachos every Sunday.
Oh.
Yeah, we love it. It's called Barstool Softener. Well, yeah, the logo's the same, but our Barstool, zoom in. You'll notice the legs are a little, see that? The legs are all tapered, all four.
Sure. Is he going to re-say this? Because he's talking to somebody else.
The money's in the detail, Mike. Listen, I got to take this. Hey, Pat, love the ballsy move, guy.
Hold on, Kenny.
Let's reload for next week. I got bored now before all these Zone 4 peasants get in my way. I told you from Phoenix, we just landed.
Okay,
Let's
thanks.
move, Shooter.
All right, buddy.
Very helpful.
Yeah, he'd be really awkward. Hey, lady, look, I'm just trying to make a salad.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hey, Alexa, how can someone listen to Bob and Tom Radio on a smart speaker?
Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
TuneIn?
Correct. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
24/7?
All day, every day.
Bob and Tom, 24/7. Oh, yeah.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Pat, Christy, Josh, Ace. I'm Chick. Hello, Tom.
Hello, America. Hello, truck drivers. It's Truck Driver Appreciation Week.
All right.
I'm a big fan.
Honk, honk.
And I believe a certain police officer is not aware of that this morning.
Why, you pull somebody over?
Well, speeding, man.
Pulled over a big rig.
Well, what are you going to do?
I don't know. I'm sure the guy or the lady was trying to make time. Big freeway, nobody's on it. What the hell?
But in your world, speeding and running red lights is okay as long as you or anyone you approve does it.
That's exactly correct. Now, we'll just move forward from here.
And you know that you've got me, and I think Josh told me. Did you run a red light at one point? Just because
I do it in the morning because...
No, I think his son picked that up.
I've been doing it.
I've been doing it early in the morning when nobody's around.
I go through this. I pull up. There's a red light. Well, Tom doesn't stop at these. I go right through. You see what's going to happen, Tom?
I don't want to get picked off by some mugger.
Oh, my Lord.
So in your scenario, if you pull up, stop at a red light.
I've already got this all worked out to tell the police officer.
And there's someone...
There's a guy lurking behind that Chipotle, officer.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Is that
the intersection you're talking?
Is that what you're going to tell them?
No, I'm not going to.
I don't believe you for a second. That sounds like a hell of a
Nor would a police officer.
When was the last time you saw somebody even walking at that hour around?
It's always alarming.
I told you there's the bicycle guy I saw going essentially up a freeway with his bike, no lights on.
I'm going to terrify you right now. Do you know that I have in the past, and I might again in the future, stop at an ATM on my way to work in the morning, grab some cash, and then continue on my way to work?
Okay.
What do you think of that?
Well, daring. They spell your name right in the toe tag. That is really...
So what do you... Are there people lurking there? Or one particular person?
In my entire career, I may have stopped for gas 2 or 3 times at the most at that hour of the morning.
In the morning? Oh, I do it all the time.
And Starbucks are absolutely safe, though.
Well, they're not open.
Well, you go early, like...
That's 5. I'm talking about when I'm driving in 3-something.
Oh, okay.
See, because you still got the spillover from the drunks.
The bars are still, yeah.
They're just letting out. That's why the way I come in, I deliberately don't go through a certain neighborhood because... I don't want to be the 5th dead one this year.
I was surprised you moved where you moved. It's close,
that's rough over
reasonably proximity to, That's interesting. No?
No, they'd never get through security. Let's see now. Where were we? Coming up, we have great guests today. A wonderful fiddler, great musician all around, and a super interesting guy. Michael Cleveland will be our guest, and he's going to be playing with Mr. Godwin today. Yeah. So exciting.
Poor guy.
Yeah, right? Our thoughts are with him.
Dumbing it down.
Well, he usually plays on super high-quality stuff.
I know.
But yours is super high-quality comedy.
Can we get him to sing boobs or something? That'd be fun.
That would be fun.
What?
Yeah, have him sing a naughty word or something, like boobs or bud.
I'll drag him through the mud.
He's going to be playing the fiddle.
Bits and pieces. He's not going to sing.
No,
he can
he's
sing.
a fiddle player.
He can sing a little bit. He could get off his high horse and sing for a second.
Lift his chin up off the
Charlie
fiddle.
Daniels could fiddle and sing.
You're damn right he could.
Not anymore.
I said could.
What's the difference between a violin and a fiddle?
Oh, hang on a second. This is great.
Fiddle's a little more, I think it just implies a certain
way it's played,
fun.
Fiddle implies fun. Violin does not.
Violinist on the roof doesn't really have the... Fiddler on the roof sounds kind of upbeat and fun. Violinist on the roof sounds like some guys go, well, didn't make the orchestra, I'm jumping.
Do you think there was a portion in the creative process where they gave violin on the roof a day and they go, well, do you think we should go violin or fiddler on the roof?
It's like when you tell a joke. You always want to say a guy.
Why are you looking at Ace?
Because Ace tells jokes all the time. See,
well.
You ever see the movie My Favorite Year, where the Mark Lynn-Baker character explains how you tell a joke?
I have not.
It's brilliant and it's dead on. Yeah, a guy walks into a bar, not a gentleman walks into a bar. It just would depend on contextually, but
okay.
We can ask Michael he's a very fine fiddle player and probably is turning around. Well, actually, he wouldn't be turning around because he's blind.
I was going to say, isn't he blind?
Yeah. Well,
whoa.
That's why we had
what's going on?
Yeah. That's why we had the parking lot paved and relined.
So
even he can see these lines. They're so bright.
The parking lot looks very nice.
It does, yeah.
Now, Michael, I'm not sure. Often he's with his dad, who's a great guy, so we'll see.
Oh, I didn't know he was blind.
Now, you know when you talk to him, you have to raise your voice so he can hear you.
He's in Contagious, is he?
No.
No, it's not contagious.
Am I going to be blind after I shake his hand or something?
No, you're going to be blind after I throw this bottle at your head.
I just got a text. He's not coming now.
Okay.
Feel like a frog and jump and it just hit you.
So, what else do we have coming up in sports?
What do you mean, what else do we have coming up in sports?
I've mentioned the great job you did in the shoe-in of the week.
4-1, baby. 8-7 on the year. Right where I like it.
And I'll remind you that...
Not too showy, not too dumb.
If you want to participate, go to bobandtom.com/contest and enter our Pigskin Picks. Week 3 begins technically tomorrow. Your opportunity to weigh in with who you think is going to win. And you can be like our guest from last week, Mr. Mello, who got to pick against the Chickster. And I'm not sure how he did. I'll check that. I'll have that checked. Right now,
I thought you copied his down as I was copying mine.
I'm just looking. Okay, let's see.
I don't know that it matters.
Give me what you talk, and I'll read.
South Alabama scored 12 touchdowns and won 87-10 versus Northwestern College on college Thursday night football last week. We talked about them scoring 87 points. I hope you had the over.
Although, wait a second. Is that the one where they?
Oh, please ask me a question.
With 7 minutes to go, they stopped playing?
No, they played with a running clock, is what they said. So you couldn't call a timeout. I think it was 7 minutes. They kept the clock running at that point.
Because I know in some high schools, if
this is
lopsided, they do that. But
do they just stop the game at that point? They shouldn't do that.
No. In some cases, they just let the clock run with it just goes, so the game goes quicker. But does that affect the betting?
I don't know what you're asking, Tom. I don't know.
Do they still pay out?
Well,
if you're betting South Alabama and Northwestern College, please.
We have a phone number.
Get in the program. Yeah, I think
that's where you make your money.
No, this is where you build character when you're down 87.
Yeah, of course. I'm always against them not playing correctly when that happens.
You don't learn anything with everything being all sunshine and roses.
No,
that's where you're down in the muck with your.
It's about not giving up. You still go out and play your best.
Do you have the quote from Coach Tito Johnson?
I don't.
Okay.
I might later.
Well, we'll see if we can get Coach Tito.
I have Matt LaFleur coming up because the center puked on the ball. I ran into 2 spider webs on my way into work Friday. Oh, gosh, I remember that. Willie's. I'm reliving it all over again, Josh.
Yeah, that's always...
Man.
Nobody ever loves that.
I hate that. And then you go and wipe your face off.
It never can come off. Ugh.
And you wonder where the spider is.
Can you imagine
here we go.
If a spider caught me in their web? Honey, we're eating for decades. Man, oh man.
I knew it. South Alabama blowout leads to voided bets.
Well, there you go. There's our answer.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, how pissed would you be if you had the over?
That's ridiculous. How does that? Why?
The onslaught was so bad, coaches of both teams agreed to shorten the fourth quarter by 6 minutes, resulting in only 54 minutes of play.
Hence,
this ended up being the key for sports betting results. College football sports books require 55 minutes of play for most action to be considered valid.
Whoa. They've got a codicil in the bylaws. That's interesting. So remember that. Write that down somewhere. Are you starting to bet on college football? I'm worried about you if you are.
No, I had heard something about that game that there was I guess the gamblers were furious.
What have I told you? Don't listen to sports.
Yeah, they should be furious. That's ridiculous.
Well, by way of background, I've told you this before. I'll talk to you, Josh. Back in the day, pre-internet, I'd be at the radio station at 3 or 4 in the morning, and the phone would ring up in Harbor Springs. Petoskey,
right. Yeah, there was a guy, right?
And it was a guy who'd always call for basketball scores.
Not a gentleman, a guy. Remember?
He'd always call for basketball scores.
And he'd ask about odd schools, right?
He would always ask for the obscure teams.
Yeah, obscure schools, yeah.
And I finally asked him why, and he goes, because those are the ones to bet on because no one's paying attention.
That's right. So you'd give him a score, and what would his reaction be?
Well, he would often be, yes. It would be, Corn Pone State versus...
And there should be a corn pone in every state.
The Johnson City Fighting Tittos, and it would be 97 to 94.
How dare you say anything negative about Corn Pone State? That's where Mama and Daddy met.
That's right.
If it wasn't for Corn Pone State, there wouldn't be a Dickie Dick or a Dick Dick.
Thank goodness for Corn Pone State.
Dickie.
They say this because I think we can have Michael Cleveland. Maybe he could do a nice little soundtrack to you guys doing this.
Oh, speaking of, we have an email here, Ace answering your question. Craig says, what's the difference between a violin and a fiddle? A violin has strings, and a fiddle has strangs.
Very good.
Well, thank you. I knew there was a distinction.
Thank you, Craig.
That's good. I like that very much. Josh celebrated Friday the 13th, one of his favorite days. He likes horror movies and things like that.
Did you watch
National
some
holiday.
horror movies on the Friday?
You know, Ace and I were talking about that. No station was showing any of the Friday the 13th films, which seems to be an egregious.
They were running a special on Apple TV, the store, where you could buy 8 movies, I believe, at a special discounted rate, like $99.99 or something.
I own them all, but
Oh, there you go. Okay.
What's the best one?
My favorite is Part 3 in 3D. The best might be Part 4, the final chapter.
And again, I like the one we saw together where he's beating...
the best is Part 2, I'm sorry.
He works at a service station and he's beating the hell out of the guy in the service bay. Remember
that was Halloween.
In the background? Oh, that's Halloween?
Yeah.
Okay, wow.
So you own all these movies on what
Blu-ray.
format? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you have a Blu-ray player.
Absolutely. Oh, I still buy physical media, yeah. You can't edit. You can't edit a disc.
True.
So...
What have you heard? You think they're going to come for our movie?
Oh, they're already coming for our
they're coming for our... Tom, have you heard they're coming for our movies?
I've been claiming this is going to happen for years.
All I have are digital presents. I mean, they're downloaded on my computer.
Sure, but when they want to change something, they'll change it.
Yeah, pretty soon, Blazing Saddles will be woked off the air. Trust me.
It's still on quite a bit.
Pardon me?
It's still on quite a bit.
Right now,
Tom announced on Friday he saw the Ramones in concert, and his hearing has never been the same.
Loud.
He also said that we rode on a train one time in the engine. And
that's the loudest. That's what took out most of my frequencies.
Your hearing has never been the same since then. Tom has... Oh, is this true? You and I said you had dog poop in your refrigerator at home.
Oh, yeah. Remember, you had to take it to the vet?
You were going to visit the vet for your puppy dog?
Yeah, you have to have a sample that's fewer than, 24 hours old or something? Fewer hours. In any event, and I wanted to take it the night before, and so you're supposed to put it in the refrigerator. So I put it in a glass bowl, clearly marked, double-bagged it.
Have you tried the pate?
Yeah. Have you tried the link sausage? No,
Did you write in Sharpie and on plastic on the top, or what'd you do?
I put a Post-it note on it, and I put it in 2 baggies inside a glass jar with a note saying, "This is Hattie's poop."
You know what I found is that because I do this quite often, you forget to take your poop in for your puppy dogs, they can sometimes take them in the back and do something to their butthole.
Scoop it out.
And they can get a sample that way.
Well, but, that's not, I don't want to ask them to have to do that.
Why not? It's part of the service.
That's your job.
It's full service. So I look forward to it.
Is Hattie okay? That's the most important thing.
Actually, she's on 3 different medicines now.
Aww.
Well, she's getting all fixed up.
Yeah.
Sweetie pie.
And her ears are all greasy.
No.
Does she have an ear infection?
Yeah, they put stuff in her ears. So
you mean they're all greasy.
Yeah. She's a good girl. Now, what else can we check off our list here?
Tom has a friend who's an expert on yachts. Oh, yachts. Yeah, yachts. Yachts misspelled here for some reason.
The electronics on board.
The electronics of a yacht?
Yeah.
What do you mean, like the navigation system?
All kinds of stuff.
Talk about a specific position.
He's my buddy that had at one point his truck didn't have a steering wheel for a couple days.
Oh, yeah, that buddy.
Yeah.
You don't see any pretentious angle to this whatsoever?
No, I was terrified. No, he's just an expert mechanic and electrician. Yeah.
Okay.
Someone, a lot of people get a lot of jobs in doing stuff like that, of course.
Yeah, that stuff will never go away.
Oh, yeah. All right. Buffalo won 31-10 on Thursday night. Tua has a concussion, and as of I'm speaking to you right now, he's said that he's not going to retire. Has no thoughts to retiring. So we'll see what happens there. The average American will say, "What did you say?" 1,095 times a year throughout the day. And I think I say it a little more than
Zero way to measure it. I hated that.
It's about how we're all going deaf, is what it's about. Especially doing what we do. You have these headphones on.
And you're jamming all the time, man. You're listening to tunes, right? You're jamming. Are you jamming, Tom? Did you jam? Did you play music on the way in this morning? Why don't you switch it up? I see you as a news guy coming in. Listen to the news.
Of course he does.
Switch it up.
I do.
Play something.
I do.
Play some Allman Brothers.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe put you in a good mood in the car. How about that?
Coming in, I listened to a little bit of Gracie Abrams.
Oh,
you play music when you're here in the studio, though.
Yeah, I do. I played some of that in here.
It's songs that for the waiting room, isn't it? Is that what they call that?
Soundtrack or something.
Yeah, the soundtrack to the waiting room. And someone suggested on Friday that we get paid by the joke.
Oh.
Apparently, and new jokes are the only ones we get to count. So if it's a joke we've repeated, you will not get paid for that. How's that sound?
I think we opted not to do it. I don't know if you got your receipt from accounts payable over the weekend like I did. I owe $400. So we'll go ahead and not do that.
I owe $275. Yeah. I don't know how they came up with that number, but
my son went hungry.
Now, right now, I was talking about the sports picks from Chick McGee, the shoe-in of the week. Well, speaking of picks, you can find yourself somewhat...
Football is here, and Prize Picks is the best place to get real money sports action while watching football. Season-long fantasy takes up a lot of time, but on Prize Picks, you can pick a new lineup each and every day. The app is oh so easy to use. Just pick 2 or more players across any sport, pick more or less on their projection, and you could win up to 100 times your money. On Prize Picks, you still cash out even if the lineup isn't perfect. All withdrawals fast, safe, and secure. And Prize Picks, the only daily fantasy app with injury insurance. One of your players goes down in the first half, Prize Picks doesn't count it as a loss. Download the Prize Picks app today. Use the code TOM, and we've got a deal for you. Get $50 credit instantly when you play $5. That's code TOM on Prize Picks. $50 credit instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. Prize Picks, run your game. You must be present in certain states. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions and details. That's Prize Picks.
Have a little bit of fun. Check out Prize Picks. We got a link at the Bob and Tom website. Coming up, comedians Reno Collier, Greg Warren, Jenn Kober, and the great musician Michael Cleveland. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, want to win a $200?
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
I have a tribute, yeah.
To karaoke?
Of sorts, yeah. What could ruin such a pleasant scene? It's more annoying than a drunk Marine. What's louder than a busted muffler on a souped-up car? What's irritating when you're trying to think? Oh, you know what sucks? When you just want to drink. It's karaoke night at your local bar. If I want to hear a drunk guy butcher Billy Joel, I'll go to a Billy Joel show.
Hey.
Not everyone's Mariah or Daryl Hall. Some folks were meant just to work at the mall. Pearl Harbor was bad, but the Japanese have gone too far. Oh, I'd rather take the pool cue right in the eye than hear some wasted dude sing American Pie. It's karaoke night, yeah, at my local bar. Who is this American Idol wannabe? thinking he could sing Bohemian Rhapsody. Please pick a key. If I hear one more version of Friends in Low Places, some local cowboy's gonna need some braces. You ruin Uptown Funk and I'm gonna go and key your car. No Delta Dawn or I want a new drug. One more Love Shack and I'm pulling the plug. It's karaoke night and you are not a star. Oh, it's karaoke night. I'm a local bar.
That was very nice. Thank you very much.
Lavelle, you have, is it your wife's dog, the Shih Tzu?
Yeah, it's a Shih Tzu.
Okay.
Japanese for crap through the house.
You were saying you wanted to get a new dog, so we were giving you some dog tips. Now, I'm a big fan of the Golden Retriever.
Oh, man.
Maybe I could see you with a Golden Retriever.
No, man, that's not a black dog. I'm sorry. Them Golden Retrievers need love. Black dogs, we chain them to a tree, with a truck chain, and you ever see at the real black people house, the dog be running around the tree on the truck chain. He don't even bark no more. He just yelling, help, 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 help. Somebody give me some help. Call the dog whisperer. Give me some help. We don't take our dogs to the doctor. Come on, man. But it's just the thing about it. I want a dog. I'm a man. You know what I'm saying? If I'm going to have a dog, I want a man dog.
You need a Rottweiler.
Yeah, Rottweiler, a Pit Bull, a Mastiff, or a mutt mixed with Rottweiler, Pit Bull, Mastiff. A little mountain lion in him. I can't pet him, but he scared me to death, but I take him out anyway. Because like that, I'm looking at this. I'm thinking of this. We in 2010. You don't know what's going to happen. I might be the last man on earth, like I Am Legend. And I don't want to be out here as I Am Legend and got a Shih Tzu as my guard dog.
It's not going to eat zombies.
Right, he's not going to eat zombies or demon dog. He's going to jump in my pocket. Do something. Do something. They're messing up my coat. Lousy Shih Tzu.
But you dip a zombie in grape jelly.
Hey, I don't know how. Hey, let me tell you something. I'm going to eat him before he eats me. Especially if I'm the last man on earth. Who he going to tell?
That's right.
But I mean, I don't like German Shepherds, but I want a dog that people scared of. And see, I live in Studio City in California where it's dog lover haven. Dogs walk around with sweaters on and they got bottles of water. You got to pick up their poop. Man, come on, man. I'm glad my dog little. Poop ain't that big, because if he pooped like some of these dogs, a mountain of poop and they got to shovel it up into a little plastic bag. And the dog look like you better get it before you get a ticket.
Well, in your case, obviously, since your dog does it primarily in your home.
Right. Well, but he don't do it in the house no more because I laid down the law.
Oh, did you now?
Yeah, that's what.
How'd that go?
That's what newspaper subscriptions
sounds like there was an incident.
It was his butt was sore. I'm gonna let you know that.
Here's what you do.
Yeah, right. I know, people are dog lovers, and you don't want to be offending nobody. Like, oh my God, because people treat dogs better than they treat adults. I'm for real, man. I was watching Animal Planet one day, and there was a guy out in the water drowning, and there was a dog out there drowning, and they threw a life preserver out there, and they say, put it around the dog. We'll get you next. People love dogs. And my neighborhood, I want to shake it up, because I live, there's all these nice-looking dogs running around. They all walking around bougie little uppity dog show dogs. I want to have an animal that ain't nobody going to, be able to feel safe around, like a hyena.
A big, ugly dog.
Like a hyena. Or a baboon. A baboon, you have a baboon on a leash.
No,
Oh, my God. That would freak somebody out because a baboon not only will eat you, it will grab hold of you and eat you while you're looking at you. Right. That's a pet.
Wow.
I want a pet I can fight off.
Those scare me.
I'm like bad shockman. I don't want no cutesy wuzzy dog. My dog got to be able to do something. I'm sorry. My dog, the dog we got now, he's just
doesn't do anything.
He don't know no trick, but he know how to get the food.
What's his name?
Big Larry.
Big Larry.
Of course. What else would it be? What does he weigh?
He's a little pipsqueak dog. He's
10 pounds.
little. I mean, he's probably about 9 pounds.
Okay, Big Larry.
Big Larry, yeah, we call him Big Larry. I just kind of gave him a big name, since he was a little.
Trying to help him out a little bit.
Yeah, he's a pet shop dog. I hate pet shop dog. I like Humane Society dogs because they appreciate you when you come in there. Them dogs put on a show for you, man. I mean, you talking about the chorus line. Please take me home. They're about to kill me.
At SILACINS.com. Performance varies. Past performance not indicative of future results. Consult with your financial advisor.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Hello. Hi, Tom. How you doing, buddy?
I'm getting
Feeling
by.
better?
Not really.
You doing any bicarbonate of soda or anything?
Did that help?
Drink a little tea, but I'm fine. Coming up, we've got some great guests today. Musician Michael Cleveland, fiddler.
Yes. One of the great fiddlers, right?
Oh, yes.
And we've been asking this morning what the difference between a fiddle and a violin is. We've got a few answers. Well, here's a new one from Brian. He writes, the difference between a violin and a fiddle is you don't get mad if you spill beer on a fiddle. There you go. You spill beer on a violin, there might be problems.
I got this one. The difference between a violin and a fiddle is about $50,000. Or the difference between a violinist and a fiddler is about 20 teeth. See, these are getting
Oh, that's me.
Yeah, I apologize in advance, Michael.
And by the way, who was this Stradivarius guy that he made a violin that was $1.2 million?
Well,
he's really proud of his work.
Yeah. You paid for you know what? He was the Sony of you pay for the label.
The Fender.
Yeah.
The Gibson, if you will.
I got you.
You got everybody snowed.
Right.
And you call it a Strad.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
A Strad?
I'm breaking out my Strad. It's with my bodyguard.
I understand playing the violin is difficult.
It looks really difficult.
I played the viola for 2 years.
Did you really?
No kidding?
Very, very good.
Is that where you sit there and spread your legs?
Is that bigger than the cello?
Or is it the cello?
No, it's just like a violin.
Smaller than a violin, right?
Viola's a fatter violin, right? Like a little.
Yeah, it was.
Bigger.
It was still. It was essentially a violin.
Oh, you held it like that on the thing?
Oh yeah, with the chin rest.
Chick, I started on violin.
Really?
Great story.
Moved on to bass. Okay, well, now we'll find out more about violins from Michael. He's going to play with Pat Godwin later today. Comedian Jenn Kober, comedian Greg Warren, and Reno Collier all coming up today. What you got over there at the sports desk?
Well, we got the Indianapolis Colts traveling to Lambeau Field to play the Green Bay Packers over the weekend, and Packers center Josh Myers broke the internet. He's gone viral for his middle-of-the-game puking and rally against the Colts while lining up for a first-half play along the offensive line. The big man casually vomited with his quarterback behind him, calling for the snap. He just turned his head slightly to the left, yacked, and then snapped the ball. You tell me that he's not a man. There he is, the center right in the middle. All
right.
Now watch
We're going to watch the video.
You'll see the spew. Here it comes. Spew. Boom. Yeah. That's football, baby. Good. I hope you vomit right now. I'd like to see that.
You wouldn't.
My gosh.
I think it's a pretty good tactic.
I think it is, too.
Yeah.
I like that.
And then they started...
nobody wants to touch him now.
They started yelling at quarterback Malik Willis. They said, that was supposed to be a pass play. And he just picked up the ball and ran. And he goes, well, I'll let the head coach of the Packers, Matt LaFleur, explain it to you.
I asked Malik why he didn't throw the ball on that third down, and he told me that
volume
threw up on the ball.
Turn it up.
It's you.
That's the first time I've ever heard that. Matter of fact, the official came over to
Here, hang on a second. Here he is, Matt LaFleur.
I asked Malik why he didn't throw the ball on that third down, and he told me that Josh threw up on the ball. I was like, that's the first time I've ever heard that. Matter of fact, the official came over to me, Sean came over to me and said, we saw your center thrown up on the ball. Do you want us to take him out next time? I said, absolutely. Please do that. Because, you're talking about a critical situation.
Yeah.
And it's third down, and I've never had a throw with vomit on a football. So I don't know. I don't think Malik probably didn't appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Did he leave the game?
Green Bay won 16-10. No.
He may have felt way better.
You know how you feel better after you vomit?
Oh.
I wonder, it may have not have been an illness, too. I wonder if it was exhaustion or
could have been hit.
Did they go out and clean the field up, or?
Yeah. What do they do?
Why?
Yeah.
It's outdoors.
Did they throw that orange stuff down?
The janitor,
hey, can I?
They get those NBA guys out there with the brooms.
Is there a possibility of the girl leaving the room while we're
I think it's a fair
about
question.
Sports and man stuff.
Well, come on.
You got it.
You don't want to run through vomit.
You weren't exercising out there, rhythmic gymnastics with your ball, and you just kind of vomit on your ribbon? No. I don't believe you for a second.
Oh, poor guy.
Yeah.
When's the last time you vomited, Christy?
Oh, gosh.
It's been a while?
It's been a long time.
Thursday.
Really?
Last Thursday, yeah.
I go out of my way not to do that.
Most people do.
Yeah.
You act like I look forward to it.
Well, there are certain people that
wasn't my
kind of a hobby.
Okay, well, that's a different one.
Their hands are all messed
up. All right. Could we possibly get back to sports?
What is that?
Now, I'll turn these volume things down so the next time you play something, it doesn't blow my ears out. Okay.
How is this my fault all of a sudden? C.J. Stroud, Carl Jackson Stroud.
Oh, I thought it was Carl Jr.
Stroud. No.
Nice burgers.
260 yards and a touchdown, and Kaimi Fairbairn kicked 4 field goals. Texans topped the Bears last night on Sunday Night Football, 19-13. Fairbairn kicked field goals from 56, 47, 59, and 53. Wow. And Harrison Butker kicked a 51-yard field goal. As time expired, the Kansas City Chiefs kept alive by a pass interference call on Bengals safety DeHaan Anthony. And let me tell you something. I love the Bengals. I was in Central Ohio in 1968. I saw a game at Nippert Stadium. Nobody likes the Bengals more than me. Well,
you're a big fan.
Greg Cook.
It was a good call.
That was a good call. It was pass interference. I'm sorry, but it was. So we'll get him next time.
Now, how'd your team do? The Washington...
They couldn't score a touchdown.
I noticed
kept
that.
being called...
How many field goals was it?
7.
But you won, right?
No. Yes, we did win.
Wow,
right. There you go.
21 points, all field goals, Tom. What do you think of that?
And didn't the opposing team not have a kicker?
They, Graham Gano, who used to be Washington's kicker, pulled his hamstring during a kickoff.
They don't have a backup kicker?
Isn't there a plan B?
The punter tried to be the kicker, but he could not make it. Now, what's your questions? You need a backup kicker just in case something like this happens?
Don't you?
Huh.
I think we proved it yesterday.
Yeah, why don't you talk to Brian Daboll? He's the head coach of the Giants. It sounds like you guys got much better ideas than you know who you remind me of. Callers into sports talk shows.
Oh yeah,
and you guys know exactly.
It's a fair question,
what
Christy.
Should be doing. No, it's not a fair question. If they'd had a backup kicker, they would have put him in there. Why am I defending this to you guys? What the hell is my problem?
Well, we don't have that kind of time.
Alvin Kamara scored 4 touchdowns.
Alvin!
You know when he'll be playing again.
Kamara, he's Alvin Kamara. He barfed on the...
No,
that's a different guy.
Kicker.
Now, does this count? Does this count as a song on your part, Pat?
Yeah, one.
One? Okay. And they pounded the Dallas Cowboys 44-19 in Texas, Tom, in Arlington.
That has to make you happy.
Oh,
did Jerry have
Washington
a
wins,
press conference?
Dallas loses, decent shoe-in. Nothing can go wrong now. Everything's coming up, chick.
Yeah.
In the catbird seat.
Once again,
tonight.
Your picks this weekend, you were what, 5-1?
4-1.
That's amazing.
Are you picking tonight?
I will decide on that later. Okay. I'm not deciding right now.
Okay, good to know.
Because I'll just wait until you forget about it, and I won't have to do it.
I'm not going to forget about it. I wrote it down.
I think
Coming up in sports.
Other National Football League tidbits. WNBA, Caitlin Clark sets more records as they head to the playoffs. And college football, their new rankings are out. We had some movement. On the college football poll.
This is not the day for that.
Okay.
Plus, we have a gigantic cat in the news.
And apparently today, no world records. I don't know how that happened.
I'll find one for you.
I don't know how that happens.
Okay, good. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
For a complete copy of the Bob and Tom Show contest rules, go to Bob.
I'll tell you what, Miss Pat, that was really good. That was really, really funny. And I tell you, I am going to take you out to dinner.
Really? You going to take me?
I promised. Yeah, I'm going to take you out to dinner. You wanted the custom sushi?
Yep.
I got a great sushi place. We'll have a great dinner. And you eat sushi?
Yes, I do. And what about dancing?
This is like a small place. They don't have a dance floor, so
It doesn't matter. I can teach you how to dance, Tom.
no. But I can't dance anyway. I'd be
I can teach you how to dance, Tom.
Okay.
All right, Tom. I'm going to teach you how to dance. You ready? Come on.
Do I just?
Come on, shake it, Tom. Shake it.
What am I
Shake
shaking?
it.
I mean, you have.
You shaking whatever this is.
Well, this is. I don't know.
It probably don't work, but come on, Tom. Shake it.
Are you bouncing? Are you loosening it? Are you loose at the knees here?
I'm about to back that ass up, Tom. You ready?
Okay. You gonna back that ass up?
Yeah,
Okay.
come on.
I do Pilates, you know.
No, don't run. Don't run. Come on, Tom. Drop it. Drop it. Drop
what?
it. Drop
Oh, my
it.
God.
Drop it. Drop it. Up. Now hit the ass, Tom. Hit.
Did you ever
hit
see
it.
the movie Deliverance?
Hit the ass, Tom. Pat it. Pat it. Pat it. Yeah, pat it. Pat it. Pat it.
I think this may be sexual harassment.
No, I like it. He still following me. Come on, Tom. Don't ride. Hey, go on. Drop it, Tom. Drop it, drop it, drop it, drop it.
I think you're going to
Drop
crush
it.
my knee.
No, that's your knee, Tom. It's really hard.
Yes, and I'd like to make a reservation. Yeah, this is Tom. Hi, how are you? Yeah. No. Just for two. Yeah, nice quiet corner. Hey, listen, is there like a dance place near you? Some kind of funky.
Hi, this is Christy Lee from the Bob and Tom Show. Thanks for watching this morning's show. To listen, just go to bobandtom.com. Check out the list for a station near you or stream the online radio station on our website and the Bob and Tom app. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
Muppets were the first thing I did, some cartoon kind of characters and stuff like that. Stuff I wouldn't even consider really impressions, but...
Who's the hardest one to write for? Because sometimes if you have the voice, there's some impressions you see them and you go, boy, that's dead on, and you go, but there's no content.
I've had a Billy Crystal forever.
But I had no idea what I would even do with it. It's one of those voices that just, he doesn't do much.
Yeah.
Sully,
Yeah.
Hey, let's go. Come on, guys. We're going to go over here. It's just one of those things.
But here it works. And Robert Downey Jr.'s one that I'm sure I've done that too for you, but he's the human Twitter feed. He talks in little phrases and everything's about himself. He could be giving out an Academy Award, which is supposed to be about the nominees. But it would turn it back to him like, these people deserve your applause almost as much as I do. Hashtag awesome. So he's like, do me a favor. You're doing great right now for you. You know, he can insult you and be backhanded compliment for everything. Chick, you do a great job sitting there doing nothing. Appreciate it. Why don't you do me a favor and text yourself?
Who would you like? What's an easy one to teach Josh? Josh is very clever. I don't know about his impression abilities.
I'm not particularly good at impressions.
I'd give him 6 out of 14 on clever. I'm trying to think who. Give me a little of your own voice if we can find something.
Well, I think 6 out of 14 might be a little low. It's not.
Okay, so you can go to a deeper register. Talk as quietly as you can and say this. Talk as about as slowly as possible.
In my own voice, talk as slowly as possible.
Now, bring it back down.
A little lower.
A little lower. We're trying to work on a Morgan Freeman here.
I see.
Oh. No, you tried. And so,
yeah, this is not going to go well.
No, you can get it. You can get it.
Don't talk like Morgan.
No, why did you all of a sudden you're starting to talk?
I feel like it's in the back of the throat.
It's very. The truth is. Truth is. Say truth is.
True.
Don't do this. You're doing something to. Truth is. Truth is.
The truth is.
The truth is.
Truth is.
Let's get there. Let's try something different.
Let's try anything else.
Try an Irish or something.
You understand?
Oh, that feels so good.
Like this is one of the greatest.
Those are me lucky charms.
Sorry. How about this? I said Chick McGee.
I'm here for 2 more days. I can have him.
Oh, there we go.
I will have him buy Thursday, which is 2 more days from now. Thank you. Who helped me on that? Who said that?
You did it by yourself?
Thank you very much.
Tom.
Tom did.
By Thursday, I will have him ready for his Saturday Night Live audition.
What do you have to do? 2 characters and then 5 minutes or something?
I don't. It doesn't matter because we're going to have 37 characters.
Okay.
And 52 impressions.
Now, Chick, you could do a passable Jeff Goldblum.
Well, not in front of Frank.
Yeah, see?
It's not like you've never done it before.
I've tried. No, I haven't. No, I haven't. No, wait a minute.
Wait a second.
If you want to turn your daddy parts orange, eat some Cheetos and watch some porn.
Bob and Tom Radio, 24/7.
Hey, Alexa, how can someone listen to Bob and Tom Radio on a smart speaker?
Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
TuneIn?
Correct. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
24/7?
All day, every day.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
I've never tried it.
Yeah, I've never tried it either.
Well, it sounds like you tried it and you didn't like it.
Assuming that you wouldn't like
I
it.
guess there's a possibility I might care for it.
But I'm with you, Chick. I don't care if I like it. Plenty of other things I like.
And I was completely unaware of what was going on, and it had to be explained to me. And it ruined the song Peg for me by the Steely Dan.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
You're listening to Bob and Tom Radio, 24/7. 24/7. 24/7.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin in the studio.
Oh, it's nice. Very light.
Look at you,
right.
Pat.
Very special,
Yeah.
special occasion. We'll have details here in a minute. There's Josh Arnold.
Hello.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom with a special guest.
That's Chick McGee coming to you, by the way, from the Dude Wipes Sports Desk. And we'll explain the beauty of Dude Wipes in just a second. Right now, I will introduce our special guest. He is the Grammy Award Winning violinist / fiddler. He is Michael Cleveland. Michael, can you saddle up to that microphone? What's the difference between a violin and a fiddle? Can you tell me?
Well, I think you guys figured it out. I heard you on there earlier about strings and strings, you know. My other favorite joke is, how can you tell when a fiddle is out of tune? And that is when the bow is moving.
I see. Now, you've been playing with some of our stuff for years, and we always appreciate your great work.
I've been a fan of you. You know, as a matter of fact, Dad, who was nice enough to bring me over here today and get up at about 4 a.m., he turned me on to you guys a long time ago, and I used to listen to you all right before I go to school, and I had a boom box, and I would record the rest of the show. And I think Dad would turn the tape over before he'd leave to go to work, and we would listen to pretty much every day.
Wow, well, thank you.
You know, every time I run into Sam Bush on the road, we both have to do our impression of Harry Carey. And it's always the afterlife. It might be. It could be. It is. Afterlife starts with Harry Carey.
Oh, that's great.
I mean, it never fails, man.
That is fantastic. Now, I know that, Mr. Godwin, you've been working with Michael, and you
He's
worked
playing
something
on the
up?
new album. And let's try Living Next to You. Let me do a sound check first, maybe.
Okay, yeah, let's see how this sounds. We got Michael on the fiddle over there. How does that sound? Does that sound pretty good, everybody?
You never return my rake, and you don't cut your lawn. You play Skinner down the weekends loud, some nights till the crack of dawn. Turn it down. You got a mean old dog, cars on block 6 kids, a dead oak tree. And your brawless elderly mom is on the porch for all to see. I've never been so annoyed living next to you at tonight's neighborhood party. Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna slow dance with your mother at the backyard barbecue. Get her all hot and bothered even though she's 82. I'll put on Freebird and get your mom to dance. She'll have one hand on my butt and the other down my pants. Woo-hoo. I'll dare to dance with your mama. Make her boobs jiggle and shake. And I'll bet you by tomorrow you'll return my rake.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Pat. Dancing with the old lady. That's very nice, right?
I got to play on somewhere. I said boobs.
No, that was Michael Cleveland on the violin, and Michael's going to hang with us this morning.
Or the fiddle.
Oh, sorry.
Either one.
Either one's okay.
I'll answer
That sounded
either
like
one.
that sounded like a fiddle song here.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
And I was saying earlier, the original title of Violinist on the Roof
Yes.
didn't really have the, I don't know.
Punch.
Yeah, the Fiddler on the Roof, fun. Sure. Violinist on the Roof,
sad.
Yeah, too serious.
Yeah.
Maybe like Young Frankenstein. Like.
Well, it's like Perlman. He calls it a fiddle, too. I always thought that was pretty cool.
He's pretty good.
Yeah, he's all right.
He knew his way around one, didn't
Sure
he?
he did.
Yeah. He's played one a few times.
You got to call him Yo, Pearl Man! What's up, Pearl Man?
Yeah.
You got to, right?
Yeah, we had a guy doing helping us with one of our songs once that was from the symphony orchestra, and he referred to his axe, which I thought was rather.
The violin was his axe.
In your producing of the shows, the music, Tom, when do you go in and act like you know everything more than the symphony musicians?
It would be things like, hey,
is it like almost instantly?
Hey, in that little break there, can you do the lick from Deliverance? That kind of thing.
Oh, boy.
Now, by lick from Deliverance, you mean?
Thank you, Michael, for the.
I don't think anybody licked anybody, didn't they?
That is amazing.
You remember what they said?
I'll get them panties right on down. I say it gives us a bad name.
Where you at, God? I don't know. I can't play.
Oh, yeah.
That is kind of the wrong instrument, but whatever, man.
Yeah, no, you nailed it. That's fantastic. We're going to delve into some sports here, Michael, and we'll get back to you and your fiddle here in just a second.
Just a little bit to go over first. Let's see, Aaron Judge.
Here come the Judge.
That's right. He hit his Major League leading 53rd homer, and the Yankees beat the Red Sox 5-2. And Texas is number one in the AP college football poll for the first time in 16 years, replacing Georgia after the Bulldogs struggled to remain unbeaten against Kentucky. Boy, there was a great slate of college football games on. I'm really enjoying college football lately.
Good.
What do you think of that? What do you people
I'm
think
happy
of that?
for you.
All right, I'm happy for me. The Longhorns move up to from number 2 and receive 35 first place votes. Number 3 is Ohio State. Alabama, number 4. Mississippi is number 5.
So, Michael, I guess you were never in like a marching band, being that you're blind and everything. That probably.
Boy, yeah, great
but we
question.
did play dodgeball, though. That was the worst game ever. They had a ball with a bell in it, and you could hear it headed towards your. Yeah, there's just when it was about to nail you in the head if you ducked in time.
Hey, the bell's getting loud.
Bell's getting loud.
Now, this will be a complete unrelatable. You know, there are blind guys that ski, Michael.
Really?
Yeah, and they part of it, sometimes they have a special sounder.
Sometimes.
You would have to.
There's various ways that it's done, but yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Well, what if they don't have a sounder? They just wander around the hill?
No, they'll be following a guy, and I guess if you drift off too much, with the trees and everything, it could be pretty scary. Do you do any athletic endeavors, Michael?
No, nothing like that. I haven't started skiing yet.
Okay. If you want to, that'd be
But
fun.
I just got these new AI glasses.
Oh, yeah?
these new Meta Ray-Ban smart glasses, and I keep threatening to drive the van now that I've got those.
What do they do? The
Well,
AI?
they kind of tell you, they'll let you know what you're looking at, like it'll read a menu to you, or
really?
Whatever, kind of tell you in front of you. But it's supposed to tell you what's in front of you. But we found out the other day that our banjo player in the band attempted to flip me the bird.
Oh,
and it would not tell me that.
Well, they looked like a regular pair of Ray-Ban shades.
Yeah.
Now, how specific does it get if let's say there are two women in front of you who want to meet you? Do they say, well, there's...
you have to ask. Yeah.
Oh, you should say something like, hey, ducks on the pond.
Yeah.
Stuff like that, you know?
We call the one on the left's top heavy.
Well, they're still updating them, you know. They keep getting better and better. So.
All right.
That is amazing. Wow.
Do people tend to talk louder when they meet you? Because
yeah, man. Yeah.
That's what I thought. Oh, yeah. That's what I see, Tom. I'm not so stupid.
There you go. Our guest is Michael Cleveland. He's an expert at the fiddle, among many other instruments that he plays, and he's a Grammy Award winner. And he's going to hang out with Mr. Godwin. We'll come back with another song in just a couple minutes. We can squeeze in one more sports story.
Well, that's sports, actually.
Oh,
that's
okay.
it. That's
we can't
all
squeeze
done.
in one more
National
sports story.
Football League and Monday Nighter, Eagles and the Falcons tonight. We'll see what happens.
Do you want to tell Mr. Cleveland how you did in your picks last week?
4-1, baby. That's right. 8-7 on the year. Just the way I like it. Not too showy, but not too stupid.
Against the spread. And then this evening, are you thinking of...
yeah, maybe. We'll talk about that later. When things get quiet.
Okay. All right. Let's look forward to that. Right now, the Bob and Tom Show is sponsored by BetterHelp. BetterHelp is all about getting access to therapy in a much more elegant way, a more convenient way, and a more flexible way. And one of the things about therapy is some people have the wrong idea. It's not a sign of weakness. Actually, it's a sign of strength. And it's about helping you out to be the best version of you. If you've been thinking about therapy, thinking about giving it a try, this is a really great way to do it. And the way it works is you'll fill out a questionnaire online and get matched with a licensed therapist. Some 35,000 therapists are participating in this program. You can switch therapists anytime if the one that they select doesn't seem to be right for you. But the whole idea is to rediscover your curiosity. And the way to do it through therapy is with BetterHelp. That's BetterHelp, H-E-L-P. BetterHelp.com/BT Show. Visit BetterHelp.com/BT Show today to get 10% knocked off your first month. And you can get all the information you need, once again, at BetterHelp.com/BT Show. Get your sense of wonder back with some therapy. And again, the therapy itself is done online, so it's done either like a phone call or a Zoom call with a camera on or texting back and forth. It's all up to you, and it's about convenience. So, and flexibility. So see what I'm talking about. BetterHelp.com/BT Show. Coming back with a song with Mr. Pat Godwin and our guest, the great fiddler, Michael Cleveland. Also coming up today, comedian Jenn Kober, comedian Greg Warren, and comedian Reno Collier. This is the Bob and Tom Show. Hey, hi, this is Tom.
And this is Chick from the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, Christy, what's the best way to get full access to the show?
Hey, what? Hi, this is Chick McGee from the Bob and Tom Show. Miss some of the show? Become a Bob and Tom VIP and subscribe to the audio and video podcast. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
Do break the dating rules, according to Glamour magazine.
So
which
have sex on the first date?
It says, if you had a great time and want to call him first, go ahead.
No.
What?
No. I disagree with that.
Okay.
Really? We have a new ringtone that I think is going to be available on the Bob and Tom website.
What does it sound like?
Is that right?
Play it.
That's what
Can
it
I
sounds
hear
like.
it?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'm not wearing panties.
There you go.
Oh, it must be. It must be my mom.
I'm not wearing panties.
Oh, Mom, come on.
I'm not wearing panties.
I can't answer the
All right,
phone.
Somebody
I'm
get
not wearing
that.
panties.
Hold on, I'll get it. Hello? Ah, yes. Oh, electronics.
Oh,
Isn't
you
it
set
cool?
me right up.
It's all this cool digital stuff.
Fun.
Fell right in your trap, didn't I?
Oh,
Once
yeah.
again.
Okay, once again,
Oh,
Glamour.
wait a minute.
I'm not wearing panties.
And?
Blue.
Oh, yeah. Don't drink a lot.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Well, yeah, you know what's going to happen.
Yeah, because then
Hello.
you're going to break all the other rules.
Yeah, you are. Come on.
You're not going to be wearing panties, and you're going to be having sex on the first date. That's all.
Wow, is that what? Wow, do not give Christy a drink.
So, God forbid you do what you want.
Yeah. So what you're saying is go to the bartender, give him $50.
Yeah.
And
then you'll be calling him after.
You know what Han always says? Keep a drink in her hand.
There you go.
now, do you take phone calls when you're on a date?
Oh, yeah, I bet you do, because that exhibits that you don't care.
No, I leave the phone in case the kids call. I leave the phone there.
You know, there
but I
might
don't
be an
take
emergency.
calls.
Oh, and if they call, I guess they wouldn't have that ring. Sorry.
Oh, hang on.
I'm not wearing panties.
Oh, it's my kids. Hang on.
That would not be on her own phone.
Hang on just a second.
I'm not wearing panties.
Oh, it's my priest. Hang on just a second.
It is not. You wouldn't have it on your own phone.
I'm going back on vacation.
You know you should.
I'll be here
Oh, wait a
tomorrow.
minute.
I'm not wearing panties.
My mother. Hang on just a second.
Hold on a second.
Oh, that's not me. That's my phone. Chick stole my phone and put that on as the ring. I'm getting punked right now.
Oh, my.
I've got tears in my eyes.
Hello and welcome to the Mr. Obvious Show. I'm your host, Mr. Obvious. Let's go right to the phones.
Sounds just like him, yeah.
Yeah, hello, Mr. Obvious Show.
Hello. Is this Mr. Obvious?
Speaking.
Oh, hi, Mr. Obvious. I'm a long-time listener, first-time caller.
Well, thanks for calling. What seems to be the problem, caller?
Oh, Mr. Obvious.
Yes?
I think I've got a critter stuck in my pipes under my kitchen sink.
Huh, a critter, huh? Some sort of animal? What makes you think that?
I can hear him down there making noises.
Noises, huh? What sort of noises?
Well, you know, kind of a growling noise. Like a critter.
What's that sound like?
Well, it's sort of like, you know, like that.
Huh? A critter under your sink, huh? And it's growling at you?
Yep. You can hear him down there. Sounds like he's trapped in the pipes or something. He's down there growling, kind of like.
Is he padding the part? What's going on?
I see. So this happens all the time?
Mostly it seems like it happens after dinner. When my wife rinses leftover food down the drain. You can hear him down there eating.
Eating?
Yeah.
Huh.
You know, like that.
Now, caller, is there anything else that seems to cause this growling?
Well, now that you mention it, he seems to do it every time she flips that light switch on by the sink.
Light switch, huh?
Yeah. There's the switch by the sink. But it don't turn nothing on. She'll flip it sometimes while she's doing the dishes, and boy, it makes him mad as anything.
Tomorrow on the Bob and Tom Show, you'll probably hear the kids back in screen doors pull another prank on me. But that's okay. It makes it a lot easier for me to decide who's going to have shopping cart corral duty. This is Ernie Fergler reminding you that's tomorrow on the Bob and Tom Show.
Bob and Tom! The Bob and Tom Show, tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. Eastern, worldwide on bobandtom.com.
Hey, got a question. What's that? How can I listen to Bob and Tom Radio on my smart speaker? I'm not really sure. Well, why don't we just ask her? Her? Hey, Alexa, how can someone listen to Bob and Tom Radio on a smart speaker?
Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
TuneIn?
Correct. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
24/7, 365?
All day, every day. Alexa, play Bob and...
Good.
I'm nervous too.
They're talking about me because I'm so good. That's right. We're back at the Bob and Tom Show. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Tom. We got more stars than there are in the heavens today.
Wow, it's great. We have from the Dude Wipes Sports Desk. That's our announcer, Chick McGee.
That's right.
We have Christy Lee with the stripes on today.
Hello.
You can't see her, Michael, since you're blind and everything.
Oh, my God.
I'm trying to describe Christy to you. Now, do you want to try to guess?
She's wearing a big red hat with a
big red hat,
a pigeon on the
stripes.
top
I got
of it.
that.
Yeah.
No hat. He's lying
Big
to you.
glasses.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
He felt the need to tell her she's not wearing a hat.
Well, of
Michael.
course.
I'm kind of wondering what Michael thinks we all look like.
I look a lot like
Michael, why don't you
not
guess?
go there?
an amazing George Clooney, actually.
He's trying to spare our feelings.
Okay, thank you.
I'll take your word for it.
Okay, Michael is a Grammy Award Winning fiddle player, and he's appeared on a number of Bob and Tom songs over the years, and he's kind of got Pat Godwin nervous this morning.
He's so good. I'm just a basher over here.
You're bashing, doing a great thing. Oh, you're going to do one of your tunes now?
Yeah, something from the new album Michael plays.
You're a knuckle dragger, is what you are.
I know. Let's turn that fiddle into a violin.
Why don't you just play the guitar with boxing gloves on, huh?
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Like I'm playing underwater.
Oh, hey now.
Let's turn that fiddle into a violin. Just do the intro there for me, and I'll get right in. There you go. European men are so romantic. They'll wine and dine you all night long. They'll bring flowers, write poems, and play guitar outside your window singing pretty songs. European men know what they're doing. Whisper in your ear, that does the trick. American men will text at 2 a.m. and say, do you want to see a picture of my dick?
Hey!
Sorry, Michael.
I love it.
There is a difference.
Once again, Grammy Award winner Michael Cleveland. This will not be in his list of. So, what are you proud of you've done this year?
Well,
I played on European Men by Pat Godwin.
yeah, you did.
Well, and one of the disadvantages of being blind, I guess, you don't get to look at dick pics.
No.
Well, or I guess you could send them. Never thought about that.
Well,
do you know
I'm bad about it. Anytime I've tried to take a picture of anything like that, I usually get the ceiling or the wall. Hey, what do you think, baby? Oh, that's the wall. It looks great.
Yeah, I was going to say, if she can see it along with the ceiling, congratulations.
Yeah, I was going to say his sincerity's in the right place. Hey, what do you think, baby?
I love it, yes.
Yeah. Daggone it.
Now, Michael's on tour, by the way. Among his stops coming up September 21st, Pigeon Forge, Tennessee at their famous Bluegrass Festival. Clarksville, Indiana, September 28th. October 4th, Eureka Springs, Arkansas. And then Athens, Alabama, October 5th. Bunch of great towns in the
Beautiful
fall.
spots.
Great fall weather. You're going to have a great time.
He'll be lucky to make it to Clarksville. Because there's
I'm not driving.
Last train to Clarksville, so they'll meet you at the station.
Okay.
Be there by 4:30.
Well, now, what are you going to do for Athens? You got something for Athens, Alabama?
Athens, something about REM. I don't know.
Okay.
No, that's Georgia.
Right. Okay.
Never mind.
Farmers Branch, Texas, coming up October 19th. Gainesville, Florida, November 1st. Stuart, Florida, the 2nd. And then all the way into January, we've got Roanoke, Virginia. So you can see Mr. Michael Cleveland. Now, tell us about your band. How many guys are in the band and or ladies?
There's 5 other guys. We got Josh Richards, who plays guitar, Nathan Livers, who plays mandolin, Josiah Strode, the banjo player, who was trying to flip me off so my glasses would tell me what was happening.
Once again, you've got your AI glasses.
I know, man. And Chris Douglas is our bass player, and then we have a great audio engineer that travels with us, Kurt Story. And
sounds like a fun group.
Oh, they're a riot, man.
Did they ever do tricks on you since you're blind and everything?
Oh, all the time. Some of them I probably can't tell here.
I'm sure.
But we're playing the High Five tonight.
That's
so
correct.
If anybody is out for a adventure on a Monday night, come on out to see us. I think the show will start at 7 p.m. The Hammer and the Hatchet, I think, are opening for us. And then,
now, do you sit on stage or stand?
We stand.
You stand?
Yeah.
Now, do you have to be, not to belabor the obvious, to not walk off the stage? Do you limit yourself to?
Well, do they give you
okay, you can?
I don't trust any of those guys. Whatever they say, if the mandolin player Nathan says go right, I usually go left because I assume that's what he means.
Yeah.
I've learned the hard way.
Yeah, that would be bad. Now, we're going to ask you to stand by for a second while we check in with Christy Lee at the Silac Insurance News Desk. Christy, what's happening over there?
What do you think of all the English language countries swears the most? Which one?
USA. USA.
That's right. Experts determined the numbers of geotagged English tweets from around the world that contained any swear words and discovered the United States ranks number one as the country that swears the most, with 41.6 tweets per 1,000 containing curse words. The UK comes in second place, followed by Australia, New Zealand, and Canada.
Josh, are you a occasional cursor on when you do texting, et cetera, et cetera?
Texting, yeah, it depends. But I know my audience who I'm texting, and not when if I'm texting my mom, I keep it clean. If it's my brothers, it can get a little salty.
Yeah. Well, you go USA.
I didn't know you could use curse words on X, Twitter, whatever it's called now.
There may have been a time where you can't, but now it's wide open. I think
it's like Thunderdome on there.
Is it?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, so in the United States, which state do you think swears the most?
I'm gonna. I think it's not going to be obvious. I'm going to go like South Dakota or something.
I am going to go obvious. I'm going to say New York.
I'm going to go obvious Jersey.
Jersey. All right.
Maryland.
Huh.
Yeah, okay. Baltimore, the U.S. city that swears the most. Baltimore, Maryland.
All right.
South Dakota, chick, is the state that swears the least.
Son of a gun.
See, I would have gone with Utah on that one.
Yeah,
really?
That would have been a good guess, too.
Oh, on that one. I got you.
Yeah, swears the least. I would have thought Utah.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Cleveland, fiddle player. What musician do you think swears the most? I'm going to guess bass
Other than
players.
me?
Yeah, sorry.
Boy.
Pat, your thoughts?
Vince Gill.
What? No way.
Oh, he's a foul mouth.
Yeah, he seems like a real jerk.
Yeah, nicest guy.
Well, he's religious. That's the joke there. He would
okay.
He and Michael W. Smith just they are just cussing it up.
Yeah.
That's really interesting.
Wouldn't you like which Muppet do you think cusses the most? I'm guessing Kermit. What do you think, Tom?
Kermit?
I think the Swedish Chef. We just don't know.
Oh yeah, the Swedish Chef. Yeah.
But when they're making those, you know that some mistake will happen, and you know they're gonna curse in character.
And they're out there. Those bloopers, you can find some.
I was watching just a Bert and Ernie blooper where Frank Oz and Jim Henson stay in character. Real good, Ern. Why don't you stick to the script? Junk like it's hilarious.
And they even turn to each other.
Yes, it's hilarious.
Did that one with the two old guys? I love those guys.
Oh, Statler and
Waldorf. Yeah, Waldorf.
That'd be great if they started cursing.
They had a bootleg of Jerry Lewis and Dean Martin cussing. They were reading a script. Y'all find that one.
Yeah, I've seen that. And there's a classic of Orson Welles.
Yeah.
Doing the wine thing.
No wine before it's time. Yes.
Real drunk.
And
real drunk.
And you can tell he's being paid because he doesn't really care for the wine. I believe, does the word swill?
Ooh.
I forget what it is. It's not pretty. It happens all the time. What else is happening in the news?
Oh, Pat had something.
No, if you want the honest answer about a rock musician who cursed the most, this is the truth. Believe it or not, Donovan did our radio show 1991 and was just filthy.
Now, I bet he threw out some words that are more acceptable across the pond than here.
I mean, the C word means hello in England. I couldn't believe I saw that on television. I went, did I just hear that?
Did you really?
Yeah. Oh, it's a whole different thing.
Your sister is pretty much a British citizen, right?
Yeah.
No, she use that? Does she use the C word often?
Occasionally.
Didn't she use it in Scrabble once?
Well, we play a different version of Scrabble. When we play, any word you can't say on radio or television is automatically a double word score. I highly recommend it, especially if you hit a real double word score, you're going to get a lot of points.
That'd be quadruple.
Yeah, so, it's fun. But, she tried that once. My mom saw it, and We had to explain. That was very awkward.
Your mom's aware that you're all adults now, right? And you can't.
She didn't. And when she was alive, she did not talk that way.
She never swore.
Expect her children to talk that way.
The occasional "damn it," usually followed by the occasional word "Tom." So
you swear a lot?
Constantly.
I have no frame of reference thinking your mother's really a swell person.
The GD one is my favorite.
Michael Cleveland, will you cuss in front of your father?
Daily.
Okay.
All right.
But he says a few also. Well, there's a story about me that when I was real little, they had this potty mouth jar.
Oh.
Yeah, because they did try to keep it clean, you know, around a little kid. But, you know, my dad and my grandpa and some of my uncles, they'd say the standard cuss words, you know. And so there, I guess I was real little, and I don't remember this, but I've heard about it many times, that I said, I was sitting at my...
By the way, can you say this word on the radio, by the way?
I don't know. We're about to find out.
Hot damn.
This got exciting.
I can't wait.
I think I said shit. And
wait a second.
Well, we did find out.
We'll be back in just a second.
Yeah.
Ship.
Okay, ship it was.
And my grandma said, well, we're going to have to get the potty mouth jar out. Every time you cuss, you're going to have to put a penny in this jar. And I said, well, damn it.
Oh, that's great. Our guest is a musician, Michael Cleveland. And we're going to get another song at you in just a second, Pat Godden. But right now we're going to go back to the Silac Insurance News Desk with Christy Lee.
A man in Spain claims he gets paid to ruin people's wedding ceremonies.
Oh, what a job.
This sounds like an incredibly lucrative business.
The man, named Ernesto, claimed to help those dreading their big day by crashing the ceremony, pretending to be the love of their client's life, and begging them to run away together.
Let me tell you something. I have a car ready to go out in front. The engine is on.
Oh, Ernesto.
I have never stopped loving you.
He says if you have doubts, you don't want to get married, or you don't know how to say no, don't worry anymore. I will cancel the wedding for you.
Let's go, Trina.
Ernesto charges a base price of $550 for his unique services.
Very reasonable.
Plus tip.
He does charge extra chick if he gets slapped, punched, or kicked.
Oh,
yes.
You know he'd have to have an itemized bill. The attendant slapped me 4 times, as you can see here.
Yes, every slap he suffers earns him an extra $55.
Wow. Man.
So he gets paid, because I know Chick just does it for the love of the game.
I can't stay away from weddings. I want to save other people. I'm going to go to Josh's wedding. That's going to be my only goal, is to get you out of there, man. Let's go, buddy.
Are you getting married?
Maybe at some point.
Oh, okay.
That would be nice.
I want to be ready. You know?
I'll give you plenty of heads up.
Okay.
Now, Michael, do you ever play weddings?
Yeah, occasionally.
Yeah? With the band or solo?
Usually, well, I'm trying to think the last one I played. I've been the best man at a couple.
Oh, that's cool.
Do you know the wedding march?
That's it.
Very nice.
Have you seen there's a video out there or a picture of the groom when they have to kneel down and that sort of ceremony, and "save" is written on the bottom of one shoe, and
that's a classic.
And "me" is written on the other shoe. Man, that's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll make the parents
stuff.
happy.
Yeah.
Let's get to the video highlights.
Funny stuff.
That is a great thing.
That'll live forever.
Those wacky fraternity brothers.
Now, Pat, we have the great fiddler. Michael Cleveland is here with us in the studio, and you want to work up a song with Michael here?
Yeah, follow me on this one, baby.
All right.
Baby. Just call Michael Cleveland, baby.
I love it. I love it when
That's
you
how
talk,
nervous I am.
when you talk music. I love it.
Why are you nervous?
Because he's so good.
Oh.
I am a true man of the world. I stand here with my flag unfurled. I'm a gorgeous melting pot of humanity. But one physical flaw is such a blow to my vanity. I have a cute English nose. Like the Swedes, I'm the leanest. I have huge Austrian pecs. But a Greek statue penis. I'm hung like ancient art. That's what came between us. You like my Roman hands, but not my Greek statue penis. Take it for a while, Michael. We're going to the bridge. Oh, I'm no Norse god, neither grower nor shower. I have a pint-sized package like that javelin thrower. Go ahead, take a peek at my teeny-weeny Greek physique. I have a strong Irish liver and a Japanese-like genius. A big American gut, but a Greek statue penis. Salty Brazilian nuts, not a Greek statue penis. I have a Greek physique.
All right. Pat Godwin and Michael Cleveland on the fiddle. And a little tribute. Is that on the previous album? Where is that one?
That's Way Back When from 2021.
What's the album called?
Way Back When.
Way Back When? Okay. Well, I mean, the way the sentence came out, one might not know.
He said way back when. Hang on a second. I want to.
He could have meant it.
Hang on. Excuse me, Tom. I feel like I need to break in here now. What was the name of the album called?
Way Back When.
Way Back When.
I remember not approving of that title for just that reason. I think it gets confusing.
Yeah, it's confusing.
Our guest is the fiddler, Grammy winner Michael Cleveland. Did you ever have like a cool nickname, Michael?
I've had many.
I mean, like, Blind Michael something?
Yeah. My buddy Jeff Guernsey used to call me, what was it, Blind Fiddle and Chitlin. Yeah, y'all, like the Cheech and Chong, there was a Blind Melon Chitlin.
Yeah?
Yeah, Chitlin, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah, he used to call me that.
Because there's a history of famous, Blind Boy Fuller, Blind Lemon Jefferson.
Blind Lemon Pledge.
Yeah, of course. I mean, that
Smells
smelled
lemony,
good.
though.
Yeah, tended to get sprayed.
Quite a lot of
everywhere.
churches.
Well, now when we come back, you guys got another couple tunes ready for us? We'll certainly look forward to that.
I said when we come back, you're going to have some more tunes for us, Michael.
Well, yeah.
Okay, good.
Hey, can you poke me in the chest while you say that?
Absolutely, buddy. Anything for you.
This is a stupid question. You're welcome. Do you have some kind of a smartphone that you can use?
I do.
And is it all based on
Is the
instructions?
accessibility set up for?
Yeah, it's just a regular iPhone. All the iPhones have a setting that you can turn on called VoiceOver, and it turns it into a touch screen.
Now, do your buddies ever take your phone and dick around with it so that they?
No, I've got it to where I have the screen and everything shut off. So if anybody ever got a hold of it, they wouldn't be able to do anything because they have been known to do that.
Now, do people ever ask you to
Post
take
anonymous things
like your
somebody else's phone on Facebook?
Do people ever ask you to take a picture? Like there's only three of you there. Hey, can you take this picture? They have you stand somewhere. Hey, no, back up. Go.
Oh yeah, no, they know better.
They're too respectful. Okay,
they know better.
I wouldn't. It'd be funny to have you take one and then point out that hey, it's a picture of the ceiling. What the hell's wrong with you? We're going to get another song out of Michael.
Would do that, wouldn't playing
come
around.
on. That's what we're here for.
All right.
We are going to be coming back with you guys. Also, Christy, give me a couple teasers. What's happening over there?
Coming up, we have a vessel that was rescued in the English Channel, but they called Dover, Delaware instead of Dover, England.
Whoops.
Another dildo assault. What's going on?
And by the way, it's the same lady. The same lady was arrested for a dildo assault once before.
Well, we need to take away her dildo.
Yeah, we do.
Is that codified in the?
Man, I hope this turns into a Netflix documentary. That's all I hope.
Okay, this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We are live in the Napa Auto Parts studio. Got a little surprise coming for you here.
Okay.
Surprise for the...
Performing cats.
It's not performing cats. Is the surprise ready? Bring them on in there.
I'm holding my breath.
Now, Chad Daniels, comedian,
I'm not
joins us in the
looking yet.
studio.
Neither am I.
I don't want to look.
Along with Chick McGee, Josh Arnold. This is Tom speaking. The lady of the house, Christy Lee.
Hi, everybody.
Is it the real Aruba Ray?
It is not the real
No,
Aruba Ray.
I know what it is.
Is it the backwards singer?
Oh, no.
It's not the backwards singer. I've brought in
That's great.
I have brought in a...
now listen to how he pronounces this, Chad. Listen.
Now, this is a real rock and roll cat here. You can see he's got the tattoos, just like you, Chad.
Got the Rush T-shirt on.
Wearing a Rush T-shirt.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a beard like he's a waiter at a hip restaurant. Kind of a,
I do that on the side.
Kind of a super hip looking mega goatee, nice head of hair, big stash, and he's what he's carrying in his. What do you know what that is, Chad?
It looks like the gun from Mission Impossible 5 snuck into the orchestra.
That's right.
That is a bassoon.
Bassoon.
A bassoon. And I bring this up because the other day I was in a restaurant.
That's not how you were pronouncing it.
Bassoon.
Bassoon.
You were saying bassoon.
Is that what you were saying?
Bassoon.
Okay,
bassoon.
Thank you.
Say it again.
Bassoon.
Bassoon. Not ba.
Right.
Bassoon. Okay, bassoon.
Are there any famous rock songs that feature the bassoon?
Was it? What is it?
Wait a second.
Oh my God!
I'm kind of stumped.
Oh, wait a second.
No. All right, there are at least 5 other bassoons.
There's a Smokey Robinson tune.
Oh, okay.
Four.
That's got
Tears of a Clown.
Tears of a Clown.
We have just had. We have just
right at the beginning. Tears of a Clown. Yeah.
Yeah.
We've just had 4 other bassoon artists enter the room. Is a bassoon player referred to as a bassoonist?
Bassoonist.
Wow. So there are now 5 bassoonists here.
Are those all the same size bassoons?
No.
When do you want me there, bassoonist?
Now, I know as a former clarinet player, there's also a bass clarinet.
Right. Are there alto bassoons and bass bassoons?
Yes. There's contrabassoon.
What does that mean?
Twice the size of this.
You have to smuggle
Plays
them.
about the lowest note of the
Yeah, exactly. The contrabassoons are smuggled, as Christy just brilliantly said.
If this happened in a high school, they'd lock it down.
Pablo Escobar was a contrabassoonist.
I can actually bring one of those in sometimes.
Okay.
Once again, this is the Rock E Bassoon Quintet. Rocky bassoon. Oh, there's more. That's beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Rocky bassoon.
The airport has got like magical powers. The airport's the only place where like you could be on the floor eating a salad. And somebody will come up to you and ask you to watch their most precious things. You know, like, can you watch my back and my kid? Name 8 Jackson, slot 32B or whatever, and you just go find your car. And I went there, and 29, 30, 31, and then there's no 32. It just started with another rental car. It's like, I know I can't ask like where's 32 after 31 because they might not let you take the car. Eventually, I went and asked. I was like, "Hey, ma'am, there's no 32. There's just budget." And she goes, "Oh, we merged with budget, so that's an Avis car. So just take that." I should have just taken the car on the off chance that there was a corporate takeover or whatever. And then maybe drive to somebody's house and break in and go to bed and hope it's an Airbnb. What are you talking about? Like, the Olympics are my favorite 4 years because they give that stat every 4 years about how many condoms they hand out at Olympic Village. This year, we gave away 618,000 condoms at Olympic Village, and every time I hear that stat, I'm like, why? Those are our best people. We told that kid would be perfect. It'd be good on the land and the sea. It'd be like a first human Range Rover. What are we... How about we start handing out condoms at Storage Wars meet and greets? I'm a basketball fan, and they said, like, if everything works out perfectly in the next 3 years, LeBron James and his son will be in the NBA at the same time. I was like, oh, that's cool. But then I did a little math of my own, and I figured out that in 6.5 years, me and my daughter's student loans are going to overlap.
What was going on and had to be explained to me. And it ruined the song Peg for Me by the Steely Dan.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
You're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
You're so weird.
You have no idea. Essential Morning Radio. This is Bob and Tom Radio. 24/7. 24/7.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We're all here, and we've got more. All these guests, Tom. This is a very exciting.
Coming up, comedian Jenn Kober, comedians Greg Warren and Reno Collier. In the studio right now, he is a famous fiddler. He is Michael Cleveland, a Grammy Award Winning fiddler. And Michael happens to be blind, which leads to this next question. I don't know if you know about
Tom,
this.
speak up, please. Speak up.
Okay. I don't know if you're aware of this. I don't know if you're aware of this, Michael, but people who drive Jeeps have like a little signal that they flash to people.
So
Jeep Wranglers, they do the wave.
Yeah. What are you asking when Michael's out driving? Does he have a special wave?
Is there some kind of secret code blind folks have with each other? Or is there like
well, other than just hitting somebody with your cane or something.
Now, how would you know if they were blind if you...
Exactly, yeah.
Thank you, right?
No.
How would you know that,
What's the answer you're looking for?
That there's some kind of code thing.
No.
Like I say, are you?
There's no turn signal or anything.
There's like a thing to say, are you a friend of Ray Charles? And that's code meaning.
Okay, that's where.
I was trying to think of famous blind people, like Ray Charles, Stevie Wonder.
Well, Stevie Wonder, a legend.
He's not blind. We saw him drive.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, God.
Okay. He's fibbing. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Now, Michael's a
Tom Sullivan, remember him?
Oh, yeah.
He was on like Carol Burnett. When we were kids, right? Famously, he would golf, and the guy he was golfing with would have to take the flag and rattle it in the hole so he'd know where it was.
Oh, makes sense.
He was a pretty good golfer. Yeah.
Huh.
Makes sense. Now, I know that Michael has been working with Pat over there during the break on another one of your songs, Pat. Which one's this?
Well, I suffer from tinnitus. I thought it was pronounced tinnitus, but it's tinnitus. That's the ringing in your ears. That's the affliction that I walk around with, and it's just horrible.
Yeah.
I got it, too.
We have that in the news coming up, too.
Cross you have to bear.
That's the one I have to bear.
It.
So we could do that, and I'll count it off for you. 1, 2, 3. I have ringing in my ears, and my doctor pronounces it tinnitus, not tinnitus. He knows the ear, nose, and throat, but when the stomach starts to bloat, is it gastritis? Or gastritis? We've been saying it wrong all these years. Laymen prefer tinnitus, but the professional says tinnitus. Oh, it confuses us and divides us. The little spider veins that cause lots of pain, that's not phlebitis. is phlebitis. So is bronchitis, arthritis, tonsillitis, hepatitis, and my girlfriend has colitis. I'm still going to say tinnitus, oh, not tinnitus. And I'm fine with this. And you highbrow physicians, you all sound ridiculous.
Yeah. I can hear the clapping over the D in my ears right now.
Bad today.
Yeah, and apparently that might have been the reason that there was that little bust up in Boston at the Jane's Addiction concert. At least that's according to Perry Farrell's wife.
Perry was complaining that he couldn't hear himself over the instrumentation.
And apparently this has been going on for quite some time, and he finally had it.
Yeah, video shared online of Friday's show has Mr. Farrell singing loudly into his mic, lunging at Dave Navarro.
Now, Dave Navarro's the guy famous for the tattoo show, right? He has like a heavily sculpted beard, and he had that whole tattoo show.
Like Miami Ink or something, or whatever it is.
And he also slept with Carmen Electra, didn't he?
Oh, is that right?
Weren't they married at some point?
I think they were together.
Yeah.
All right, way to go.
Taking a swing at the guitars before getting dragged away off the stage.
There's 3 guys holding him down. He's so pissed.
And I guess this had been going on for quite a while before Perry.
It's my understanding they were covering an Oasis tune.
Oh, it was only fitting then.
They got to get a fist fight going.
Everly Brothers.
Now, Michael Cleveland, you ever like whack a guy with your bow?
Oh man, I've thought about it a lot.
Yeah.
I have a stupid question, and they've all been stupid.
And here he is now. Tom.
You go to see a band, and sometimes you'll see a guitar player will have a different guitar every song.
Right.
Do you have more than one axe, if you will, more than one fiddle?
I do. I got just the one that I typically play. I got a bunch of different fiddles, but this one is just, I've been playing it for so long. I know how to, it's just
it's your thing.
It's my baby.
Yeah.
Have you named it?
Would it be funny if they made like a 12-string?
Oh man, yeah, they made a I used to have an 8-string fiddle.
Oh.
And it's like pairs of strings like a mandolin, if you ever saw that.
So tuning it was a chore, I assume?
Yeah, tuning it was a little different tuning than a mandolin, but yeah, it was pretty wild. You could only play a couple tunes on it. I always threatened to write something, but I never did.
Yeah, well, we're happy to have you with your favorite fiddle here.
And Josh did have a great question. Do you have a name for it?
A name for my fiddle? No, I do not.
Would you like us to name it for you?
Yes.
Like Lucille or Elvis or I don't know.
Let's see. Do you have a favorite fiddle player that growing up listening to?
Absolutely. I got a bunch of them. Bunch of bluegrass fiddle players. Well, I got to say, I was into Charlie Daniels when I was a little kid.
Sure.
And I think he did more to popularize the fiddle than probably any of these guys that, you might not know any of my influences, but the great bluegrass fiddle players like Kenny Baker and Bobby Hicks, Chubby Wise, and Benny Martin, and
yeah, but Charlie Daniels, of course, Devil Went Down to Georgia.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he was also blind. So
yeah, I know, right?
Do you know the fiddle player from Commander Cody and the Lost Planet Airmen?
No, wait a minute.
Do you know?
I know Bill Kirchen though. I got.
Oh
to
my
hang out
God,
with
you got
him
to
at
play with
Jam
him
one time.
Oh, great chicken picking.
Man,
is he
so
in
good.
Commander Cody?
Yeah,
He's a nice guy.
Bill Kirchen's isn't he a professor of chemistry or something?
Maybe so.
I don't know. He's no, maybe that's the other guy.
So things are going really well with Commander Cody.
Well, no, the band is sadly Cody himself is deceased, but Andy didn't Andy Stein play fiddle and sax in Commander Cody?
Andy, yeah, I met Andy.
Do you know Andy?
A couple times. He used to play on Prairie Home
Andy
Companion.
Stein? I bet he's available during the holidays, huh?
Unbelievable. I would highly recommend some of Commander Cody's work.
To wrap this up, Perry Farrell's wife said apparently he suffers from tinnitus or tinnitus.
Perry Farrell's wife, Sherry.
Etta Lau is her name.
Nope, Sherry.
Eddie Lau?
Sherry.
She goes by Sherry, yeah.
Sherry and Perry Farrell.
And said
Wouldn't it
he
be,
was screaming just to be heard, so there you go.
Harold Farrell?
Harold Farrell?
Well, no, but his name's Perry. Perry and Sherry. Are Perry and Sherry coming to the party?
I see.
You know.
Oh, the Farrells?
The Farrells, yeah.
So they got into a fight. That's, by the way, why I keep my desk this far away from chicks, Michael, if you're wondering.
I put that fight up on my Instagram, and I've got almost 1,500 thumbs up. And I said, this is us during all the commercial breaks in the morning. People, I think, halfway believe it or want it to happen. Me and you squaring off during commercials.
It seems to me, if you've watched this thing, Dave Navarro kind of is cool about it. He doesn't
fight back, really.
I guess the bass player steps in and starts punching somebody.
Yeah. The whole thing bummed me out. I didn't like watching it at all.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Well, in today's world, don't all these guys wear in-ear monitors so they can control what they're
There's talk that Navarro knew was actually messing with him.
Right.
Yeah, they rushed that little chorus.
So who knows?
His vocal was getting in the way.
What would you tell me if I shaved my beard into the Dave Navarro look with the real pencil-thin beard all over the place? And
you could do that. You got to know.
And then like a Three Musketeer goatee, I guess, or something that
I would say, how's the narcissism meeting going?
There's also talk that Farrell was hammered. And so a lot of conjecture.
Like he had a relapse.
Yeah, well, they're on tour.
Well,
hopefully it continues.
They canceled last night's show.
They've got some cool songs.
Nice preview for the Oasis concert.
Well, he put good night on his Instagram, Dave Navarro.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, said good night, and he had the... Yeah.
Okay, we'll see. Now, coming up, we're going to... can we get another song? Do you and Michael have something else you want to do?
We don't, but we'll figure something out in the break.
Oh, can I make a request?
Yes.
Are you a coffee drinker, Michael?
I'm not.
Okay, this time when I ask you, say yes. Hey, Michael, do you drink coffee?
Yes.
Hey, we got a great song for you.
Can you say it louder, please?
Yes.
Hey, Michael, for God's sake, when I ask you a question...
Now we can hear you and see you. Okay.
Sorry. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Got something to say? Send us an email, bobandtom@bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Who else have you met? Anybody else?
I've met everybody I do except for Denzel Washington. He's the one I haven't met.
Is anyone upset by your imitation?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, thanks for bringing it up.
Yes, there's Kanye had a lot to say.
But really? He's usually so
no, I'm like, what? Did you really count that as him being mad? That was just him being Kanye.
Yeah, that's dope.
Shannon Sharp hates my impression of him. He cannot stand it.
I'm guessing because it's accurate.
That's what I believe. I thought it was spot on. I thought it was amazing. And the fact that Thanon doesn't like it is just offensive to me. But some people,
I hear you.
Some people just skip. Some people just don't like mirrors, Skip. But when you see the mirror, you say to yourself, "Do I really sound like that?" And I'm gonna be right there on the other side saying, "Yes, you do." Shannon hates it, man. It's everybody else. I haven't, and Ben Carson had a little bit to say, but he ain't popping, so whatever. I mean, he can say whatever. I pretty much it was a character pretty much.
He was sleepy.
It wasn't even an impression. I did these little cat hands. The hands with the hands like this, and I would turn my face, and so many people would ask me. They'd come to my shows. Can we do the Ben Carson pose? I was like, this is actually a thing.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was a thing, but so there's people sending me pictures posing like this. Even somebody sent me a picture of their cat doing it. Their cat. There was a picture of a baby. He was doing it. I was like, I did not know that this obscure impression had so much premise over you all night. I did not know that.
And what is he, like secretary of something?
He may be retiring.
He's
secretary of housing.
We don't gotta, let's get past him.
We just want him to have something really high profile so you can bring it back.
Oh, I wish, man. He just needs to go fill out an application and work at Arby's. I want to parody
Do you have a
that.
philosophy on doing impressions of people who are no longer with us?
Do I? I mean,
you're okay
can you
with
do Taft?
You mean William Taft?
William Howard Taft.
I didn't know, but my FDR is pretty dope.
You got
My Franklin Delano Roosevelt, I definitely sit down for that. I don't do Teddy Roosevelt, but I do FDR. He has the back of a chocolate eclair. That's one of his famous quotes.
Jay Farrow is our guest. We have Donnie Baker and the Pork Pistols. Now, you guys have a little tune you're going to play for us?
Yeah, we got a tune. This goes, since you was talking to Johnny Rutherford's from Michael and the Mechanics, this goes to Christy Lee. There's something about you. Yeah. There's something in the air tonight. Christy Lee's so fire-ass hot. This tape is dedicated to her from Donnie Baker and the Pork Pistols on Q95. I bet you're not wearing underwear tonight. Oh, Lord. And we pray there ain't hair under there tonight. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Chill of the night, if you don't wear undies, your booty's gonna get cold. Chill of the night, if you don't wear panties, your body's gonna get stoned. White snakes. White snake. Ooh. Christy Lee. Ooh. Better get with me. I just want to get close to you and set my pork sword free. And I just want to get close to you, 'cause 1 and 1 makes 3. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Chill of the night, chill of the night, chill of the night. It gets real cold, so you don't need planties, Christy Lee. You got Donnie and the chill of the night, chill of the night, chill of the night. Q95 playing White Snake for Christy, and she's sitting in a puddle. And chill of the night, chill of the night, chill of the night.
Donnie Baker and the Pork Pistols. Bravo.
Now, Bob has split the hot dog and put the cheese down the middle of the hot dog.
Good. That's fine.
And now you're going to stuff that in the
And I had to surgically remove the end of the hot dog. I circumcised my hot dog.
Oh, to fit in the Twinkie.
Did you?
So it'll fit in the bun.
Now, did you? That isn't a bun, though. It's a Twinkie. Now, did you take?
It is the bun, my friend.
Did you take the cream out of the Twinkie?
No.
No, you don't want to do that. Why would you take the cream out of the Twinkie?
Why would you take the cream out?
I'm going to take the Twinkie and shove it in there. Take it, Twinkie. Oh, the Twinkie split open.
Look at that. Let me see. Hold up your Twinkie. Now, Bob's looks.
Oh, boy.
How does it taste, Bob? Bob is now taking a bite of the cheese Twinkie hot dog.
Say the secret word, the dog will come down. I'll give you on it out.
Bob, your thoughts?
Not bad.
So you've got the Twinkie, which is a cake instead of a bread bun.
It's actually not bad.
Well, Bob likes it.
A little sweet taste, a little salty taste.
Holy mother of God, that's delicious.
Oh, my God. Have we done a calorie estimate on this?
I want to make a point that Bob is using a hot dog to
as a pointer.
As a pointer.
You have got to try this.
Me?
Yes.
No.
Just one?
Yes.
One little bite.
One little bite.
Just one little teeny tiny bite.
Come on over here. Come over here and buy my hot dog.
No, we can do it tomorrow if you want to add bacon. We can make arrangements.
She's eating it now. She's eating it now. Oh.
Okay.
Go, baby, go.
I hope none of this creamy stuff gets on your cheeks.
Now, Bob, put your hand on the back of her head. Sorry, I don't know what that was all about.
Don't hold her ears.
You're gonna love it.
You're gonna love it.
You're gonna love it.
Give me more.
Let her put it in her own mouth, for God's sake.
Oh, yeah.
Sweet and salty, yummy.
Christy, your thoughts, please. Could you get near the microphone and give us your thoughts?
It's not bad.
Don't talk with your mouth full.
It's not bad.
See, how about that? Huh?
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac Insurance News Desk.
Howdy.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hello.
Hello. There's Josh Arnold.
Hey, Chick.
There's Ace Cosby. I'm Chick McGee at the Dude Wipes Sports Desk. And here's Tom Griswold with our special guest.
Thank you very much. We are joined by the famous fiddler. He's a Grammy winner. It's Michael Cleveland.
Michael!
He's played with many, many distinguished musicians, and he's here now.
All right.
Yes, he is.
Forced to hang out with us and play with me.
Pat's a great player and great songwriter. Pat has several albums out there.
Because if he wasn't here with us, we'd be listening to a recording.
Yeah. And you guys have been working up one of your tunes here. I asked Michael if he was a coffee drinker, as cooperative as he is. He said no. Do you have any bad habits, Michael?
I quit all my bad habits. I don't do anything anymore.
Yeah, me too. I'm down to eating equal sweetener. That's about as
I hear you.
bad as I get.
I used to drink a lot, and I quit drinking, and I took up lying.
Here.
I feel like I'm on hee-haw.
I go to your meetings.
Salute.
Do you practice every day?
I kind of do in the sense that if we're not out on the road, I'm usually recording. People, like Pat, sent me one of those tunes to play on, but I do a lot of sessions from my house. I have a studio set up in my basement, so even though I may not be a good practicer all the time, I'm usually playing constantly. So
do you have a door at the top of your basement that people leave open so you whoops?
My dad and my stepmom have a room that they stick me in way down in the basement.
Yeah. Slide
it's
food
not
under the
so
door.
loud. Disruptive.
Do you need a safe house, Michael?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Pat, this is a seasonal song. It's one of my favorites. And you guys have worked a little something up with this. Once again, the great fiddler, Grammy winner Michael Cleveland has joined us.
July's got the sunshine. April has the showers. January's got the snow. May brings all the flowers. November's got the turkey. December's got Christ, sweet Jesus. Well, October's got the pumpkin spice. Pumpkin spice, pumpkin spice. A little in my latte would sure be nice, but keep it out of my shampoo. Can I give you some advice? Go easy on the pumpkin spice. You know I like it in a candle. I don't mind it in my tea. I love it in hooch, even though it's bad for me. Going out of my gourd, headed to rehab, it better afford. Drink a whiskey with the pumpkin spice. Pumpkin spice, yeah, pumpkin spice. Put it in your Madam Use, so make your dookie smell nice. Don't put it in your douche, cause no one wants to smooch a cooch that smells like pumpkin pie. Take it, Michael. Pumpkin spice, yeah, pumpkin spice. Leave it out of my deodorant and my pizza slice. For you freaks who want a Blumpkin, try it with a splash of pumpkin. Oh, it's easy with the pumpkin spice. Oh, the caves, they've got spelunkin'. The Bronx got the Dunkin'. Cardi B's got the junkin'. James Brown put the funkin'. Toba's got the pumpkin spice. Oh, the pumpkin spice.
Woo-hoo. Oh, right. Michael, that was amazing. That was just a great, great song. Thank you, Pat. By the way, Michael, don't ask anyone what Blumpkin means if you're not aware
Right.
of it.
Okay.
I'd urge everyone to not Google that. It's rather disturbing, frankly.
I will have to now.
Oh, no, you don't.
Yeah. I not encouraging people to Google.
Yeah.
We actually encourage people to Google.
Internet's down.
Someone is seated, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, again, don't.
That's right.
Well, that was great.
There might be an odor. Yeah.
That was so much. That was so much fun. And maybe we can talk you guys into doing one more in a few minutes. Does that sound good, Pat?
Whatever you want, Joe.
Okay. And once again, Michael Cleveland, you can Google him and find out his touring schedule. He's going to be in a lot of interesting places over the course of the next.
ClevelandFiddle.com.
There you go. And
Fiddle on Facebook.
among the real soon, you've got your Pigeon Forge, Clarksville, Indiana, Eureka Springs, Arkansas, Athens, Alabama. We'll have a link to this at the Bob and Tom social media sites. But right now, we turn to Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk.
Not pumpkin spice, but Wendy's is reportedly releasing a SpongeBob SquarePants-inspired Krabby Patty burger. A Wendy's memo leaked online states the burger would become available on October 8th in celebration of the show's 25th anniversary as part of a promotion with Paramount. Wendy's describes it as a premium cheeseburger topped with fresh produce and a secret Krabby Patty sauce, capturing the magic, of course, the iconic fictional sandwich for all you SpongeBob fans. The burger reportedly part of a Krabby Patty meal, which also includes a pineapple under the sea Frosty, a vanilla Frosty swirled with pineapple mango puree.
Holy moly.
That sounds wonderful. The item is based off the burger SpongeBob cooks up, of course, at the Krusty Krab.
Sure.
For all of you who watch SpongeBob, we all know that.
SpongeBob is the best employee I've ever had.
Do you suppose there'll be a crab flavor in the sauce? I'm confused.
No,
I doubt it. No.
Crabby because Mr. Crab.
No, I'm aware of that.
Yeah.
I like that his daughter is this giant sperm whale.
Yeah. And she's always worried. Dad, do you think I'm overweight? I know, honey. You look beautiful. Yeah.
She has lipstick on.
She has lipstick on and a dress.
She's a sweetie.
Now, will it be square?
No, they're round.
Krabby Patties.
Oh wait, well Wendy's burgers.
Wendy's
are typically.
burgers
I'm wondering if Wendy's will do that.
Yeah, maybe they will, but they probably would.
I don't know.
But in the cartoon, they're round.
October 8th, we'll all find out.
Okay. We're hanging out with Michael Cleveland. With your lack of vision, do you...
Well, you make that sound like it's creative. He doesn't have a creative lack of vision.
Yeah.
The man's blind, Tom.
He is blind, but he definitely has vision.
So what? My favorite.
Good Lord.
What is your favorite television show? In other words, what show is there one that sonically is?
Oh man, I love South Park.
Oh sure.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Heck yeah.
Good sound.
I like some Andy Griffith show.
Me
I'm
too.
kind of all over the map when it comes to TV, but nothing current.
So in other words, he watches shows that anybody watches. Tom.
So I'm going somewhere with this,
I think
Josh.
that's fascinating.
Yeah.
Now, is there I know that sometimes at movie theaters they'll do a thing where they have someone describing the action.
You know what? I actually went to a movie theater for the first time in, God, I don't know how many years. And they had a headset with audio description. And it was so neat to be able to sit in the movie theater and listen to it being described. You can get... you used to be able to purchase movies like that, described.
So it's got someone going, he walks in the thing, he opens the door, there's a monster standing there.
And it doesn't conflict with the dialogue that's happening on the...
Yeah, that'd be really helpful.
Yeah, it's great. And it's more of a thing now. You can find it more on Prime and Netflix and
Good.
Hulu. Yeah, it's really good.
Well, I want to tell you, it'd be my pleasure to accompany you to a movie, and I could tell you, all right.
You got a check to
The opening credits are coming up. There seems to be a man with a gun. I'm not sure what that's all about. But, he fired the gun. I'm sure you heard that.
Oh, isn't this exciting? I'm sure you heard that.
And, he shot a clown right in the face. What do you think that
she took her top off.
That's right.
My God, Michael, if you could see this.
All right, let's go to that one tonight.
I'm going to be a little busy here for about 3 to 5 minutes. So.
Well, that probably leads to an uncomfortable topic.
Fade to black.
Oh, my God.
What, you think I can make this any more awkward? Are you kidding? Of course I can. Do they have, not that you'd ever be interested in it.
Adult cinema? Is that what you're going to ask about?
Do they have that for adult cinema?
Okay, so...
I thought he was going to go, okay, I'm leaving.
There used to be a website, and I don't know how I found this. Yeah, but there used to be a website called Porn for the Blind.
No kidding.
But it was hilarious because it was narrated. It would never actually play the clip that they were talking about, but it had to be a joke, because the narrators, they always sounded like this. This is BigSausagePizza.com. Trailer and narrate the whole in that voice, and it's like, yeah.
Yeah, but I wonder if there is
He's
like
knocking on the door, and he's got the
Knocking
pizza,
on
and
the
the next
door.
thing you know, Pat, douche.
That's not a real turn on, is it, Michael?
Yeah, that would ruin it for me.
We're going to see if we can get these guys to do one more. Coming up, comedian Jenn Kober, comedian Greg Warren, comedian Reno Collier. Right now, I want to tell you about having some fun with something called Prize Picks.
That's right. Football is here, people, and Prize Picks is the best place to get real money sports action while watching football. Season-long fantasy takes up a lot of time, but on Prize Picks, you pick a new lineup each and every day. The app is easy to use. Just pick 2 or more players across any sport. Pick more or less on their projection, and you could win up to 100 times your money. On Prize Picks, you can still cash out even if the lineup isn't perfect. All withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. And Prize Picks, the only daily fantasy app with injury insurance. If one of your players goes down in the first half, Prize Picks doesn't count it as a loss. Download the Prize Picks app today and use the code TOM, T-O-M, to get $50 credit instantly when you play $5. That's code TOM on Prize Picks to get $50 credit instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It is guaranteed. Prize Picks, run your game. Must be present in certain states. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions and details.
Thank you very much, Chick. Coming up, we're going to hear a little bit of something with Michael Cleveland and Pat Godwin. You guys are sounding great. And comedian Jenn Kober. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
This is one of my favorite tunes, by the way.
Tom's going to do one of his big hits.
Oh, yeah. It is, actually. It's
a huge hit.
One of the better ones. Yeah, all set over there, Tom?
I beg your pardon? Who are you speaking to?
Oh.
It's that strange European accent that you can't quite place.
Yes, hello.
I'm sorry, your name, sir?
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. Good morning, Mr. Bonjour.
Oh, that's very funny.
Oh, yeah, we said it.
You must be the chick, the funny one. Yes. Thank you so much.
I'm sorry, we didn't catch your name.
I haven't thought of one yet.
I see.
It's Peter Merritt, isn't it? Or
I think it is Peter Merritt.
Peter Merritt.
Yes.
Like that?
Yes. That would be very funny.
He's the crappy artist, isn't he?
Dick Merritt? Yeah.
Ricardo Merritt. Yes.
Ricardo Merritt.
Excuse me, darling. I hate to interrupt you, but there's something I must tell you. I will sing for you now. In a minute.
Let it come around.
I will sing after the band comes around.
It's the band's fault.
If you find yourself in Holland, they'll say to you, how yaman. In France, they'll say, ferme la gueule. In Athens, you'll hear scarmont. In Berlin, it's Helden Sie die Schnauze. In Jakarta, it's simply bon com. Let me translate for you, darling. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Coming around again.
Has there ever been a topic on which you don't expound? Has there ever been a moment when your mouth wasn't making a sound? Have you ever had the feeling that you might have said enough? I am begging you, my darling, shut up, shut up, shut up.
Tonight it does not matter. You still want to shoot the breeze. When I hear your constant chatter, I'm thinking, someone shoot me, please. Maestro. Now we are in the bedroom, so comfortably inclined. But the only intercourse we're having is the conversational kind. There's just one way to stop you from blabbering so much. Say hello to Mr. Johnson and shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Bravo.
Fermez la douche.
Yes.
Bonjour.
Laird Chevalier.
Laird Chevalier.
Maurice Chevalieris. Thank you. Maurice Chevalier.
Bob and Tom VIP.
Very good. Now, Josh, what's a feature of Bob and Tom VIP?
Wait a minute.
Well, the live 5-camera video stream of the show, plus a podcast of the show, and comedy from the Bob and Tom archives.
Excellent. Chick, what do you have to say for yourself?
Become a Bob and Tom VIP now. Just go to bobandtom.com/VIP.
Hey, got a question. What's that? How can I listen to Bob and Tom radio on my smart speaker? I'm not really sure. Well, why don't we just ask her? Her? Hey, Alexa, how can someone listen to Bob and Tom radio on a smart speaker?
Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom radio on TuneIn.
TuneIn?
Correct. Alexa, play Bob and Tom radio on TuneIn.
24/7, 365?
All day, every day. Alexa, play Bob and Tom radio on TuneIn.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Big show today.
A big show, and we got
big time guests.
We've got Michael Cleveland on the fiddle this morning.
Yeah,
Coming up, comedian Jenn Kober. Michael and Pat Goddard have been playing some songs this morning. It's just been so much fun. And we're going to hook up right now. I think we've got this organized to get Greg Warren,
Greggy,
comedian. There he is. Are you in St. Louis today, Greg?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you
guys
been
doing?
Good. We have Michael Cleveland here, the fiddle player. Michael, can you give me kind of perhaps a Greg Warren introduction of some sort?
Oh, there you
something
go.
kind of. Put it this way: Greg has a great a video project that's out there called. It's all about corn, actually, and about field corn, etc.
I believe that's the title of it. It's all about corn.
Where the Field Corn Grows, starring Greg Warren. How'd you like it, Greg?
Outstanding.
Did I get the gig?
I think so. Didn't you just?
We'll get in contact with you real quickly.
Didn't you just play the Opry?
I played the Grand Ole Opry last week.
How did it go?
My favorite part of that, Greggy, was they set aside a parking space for you with your name on it. Very
it was
cool.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
It said Opry debut, and I've never played there. The circle is the big deal with the Opry. Have you guys heard of this?
Yes.
Yeah, they call it. That's the name of their network, and I kind of knew about it. I'm just so OCD. I was like, that usually when you do like a TV show or something, you walk around and see it. But the first time I saw the Opry stage was when I walked on the Opry stage.
Wow.
Yeah. So I was a little nervous, but I was like kind of side stage looking on. And the circle it's just a circle of light that the artist stands in. It's a perfect circle of light that's where you stand on the stage. But nobody really explained it to me, and I just felt like I had to ask the question. I go, hey, I assume I'm supposed to stand in that circle, and the guy was like, yeah, you might want to.
All right.
So how did it go?
All right.
It was great, man. It was pretty awesome. Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Well, good for you. That's terrific.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, it was really fun. They asked me what song I wanted to walk up to.
Oh.
And I know Josh will tell you I'm terrible with music. I'm not a giant music. I like it, but I don't know a lot about it. So, and I have some country music, but it's older stuff. So I went up to Tulsa Time by Don Williams.
Sure.
Oh yeah, great song.
Good
It's
song.
a great song, and they of course there's a band there, and they pick the exact like portion of the song. Like I walked up there and they're like, and I was like, I'm fired up now.
Yeah,
it was pretty awesome.
That's so cool.
That's great. Now, what's our topic for today?
Well, before I got into that, if you don't mind, a while ago I was in the studio and I was talking about barbecue.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to say something else about barbecue that it's been on my mind for a while, and I just finally sort of figured out. I go every town I go to. I was in Chattanooga this past weekend. I will find a barbecue place, but the locals, they're like picky. They're almost prejudiced against proximity. Like I'll be like, hey, I'm gonna go to this barbecue place in your town. It's right by my hotel. Oh, you don't want to go there. That's not real barbecue. That's not real barbecue. Here's what you're going to do. You're going to get on the interstate. You're going to go about 40 miles. And you're going to come to a rundown mailbox. And you're going to make a right there. Okay? And there's a dirt road. You keep going on that dirt road, and there's a man at the end of that road. He lives in a hole. He lives in a dirt hole. And he comes out of that hole every Thursday morning with a brisket. Now, that's some barbecue right there. Yeah, that's some barbecue. That's what you want to get. He don't take money. You got to give him baseball cards, but it's...
and it's probably delicious.
It's very good, yeah. But sometimes I would just rather walk around the block.
Now, speaking of barbecue, this was a topic that Josh brought up a while back, and it came up again, I think, last week. Josh was a patron of a so-called gentleman's club, and there was a fellow in the men's room that was an attendant that would sell barbecue sauce. Have you heard of this guy?
No, I have not.
You want to enlighten Mr.?
Yeah, man. He was a bathroom attendant, and he sold his own barbecue sauce, as Tom said. It was fantastic. Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
So it kind of, your story kind of applies to that. It's sort of a, hey, where do you get this stuff? Well, exclusively in the bathroom of a strip club.
In Sauget,
seems
Oh,
right.
it's in Sauget, Josh?
Yeah.
The Sauget Ballet.
Yes.
The Sauget Ballet.
I like it. Yeah.
I see. Well, let's move forward here. Well, we're speaking with comedian Greg Warren. By the way, Greg, September 20th, Pottstown, Pennsylvania, at Soul Joel's. And then I noticed the Funny Farm in Youngstown, Ohio, September 27th. Then it's on to Zanies in Chicago, Louisville, the Caravan, October 10th through the 12th. Lots of other great gigs on the way to see Mr. Greg Warren. Highly recommended, including, by the way, November 29th and 30th in Traverse City, Michigan at the Traverse City Comedy Club. So be sure to go see Mr. Greg Warren. And don't forget Cincinnati, the Funny Bone in Liberty. Actually, that's going to be December 13th and 14th. And then you're going to do a special at Helium in Indianapolis on December 31st. Happy New Year.
Yeah. Pretty excited.
All right, some great shows. So now what have you got for us today?
I want to talk about the history of scissors, Tom.
Okay. I'm a big fan.
Yeah. Oh, are you?
Yeah, I have scissors everywhere. I've got them in my bedroom closet.
This is, you keep them in your bedroom closet.
What the hell for?
Because when I get certain shirts, I get dry cleaned.
Yes.
Sure.
And they have this little stapled paper thing.
Yeah, you just pull them off.
And every time you try to pull that off, you stab yourself so you're bleeding.
I've managed to
I've
navigate.
never, ever done that.
Yeah, I managed to navigate a staple. So
I have
don't
a pair of
stab
scissors. I
myself.
just used them the other morning.
All right.
That is my most frequent accessory is dry cleaning tag that I forgot to take off.
And I have a Chick McGee turned me on to the high quality Cutco scissors.
Oh, of course.
Those are in the kitchen.
If you
So
don't
am I.
have Cutcos
In the kitchen.
That's right. You got to go.
Forget about having a good car. get a pair of cut.
Tom, you have
chicken
Robert
bones.
Hinchcliffe to thank for that. Robert is the father of modern scissors.
No kidding.
Oh, Bobby H?
Yeah, Bobby H. He was the first one to mass-produce scissors in 1761 out of England, Sheffield. First one to make them out of steel. First one to make lefty scissors. The first one to have finger holes, otherwise known as bows.
Really? Okay.
Yep. Robert Hinchcliffe. A guy named Bill Stevens, the father of not putting modern scissors back in the modern scissors drawer.
Yeah.
I'm guilty of that. That's why I understood you keeping scissors in a closet. I like to have scissors everywhere that I might be.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
I got them in my toolbox.
Yep.
I've got 3 different pairs in the kitchen.
That's outstanding.
The food scissors.
Fair enough.
I've got like 4 pair in the kitchen.
Did you say food scissors, Tom?
Yeah, the food scissors.
Yeah, food scissors.
Because I've done these reports for a while, and I every now and then I'll pick up something that I wish I would have learned long ago.
Oh, yeah.
Here I'm going to say 2 words that I wish I would have heard 50 years ago: pizza scissors.
I bought everyone for Christmas one year pizza scissors.
Yeah.
Not everyone.
No.
No, not you, huh?
You didn't get any, did you, Greg?
No, I didn't get them, and I didn't know these things existed until yesterday. Are they awesome?
They are awesome.
And
they are really good scissors.
Let me explain to our guest, Michael, pizza scissors. There's a flange on the lower side of the scissors that's in the shape of a pizza slice.
I've actually seen some pizza scissors.
Ah.
All right.
Have you really?
I find that surprising.
Now, by seen...
I'm a pizza snob.
Oh, you're a pizza snob?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, you're in good company here. You got Ace over here. Have you seen Ace yet?
Oh, Tom.
He just said seen before I did. Sorry.
Michael is blind, for those of you who just joined us that don't understand.
Shh, don't say anything.
Thanks, Christy.
Yeah.
Leonardo da Vinci did not invent scissors. I need to make that clear.
That's pretty funny, Greg.
He did not. A lot of people out there say he did. It's an urban myth. He did not do it.
I
It's
can't
just,
believe
he did not
you're
invent scissors.
believing the lie, Warren. That's amazing.
Chick, I'm telling you, don't get sucked in on this deal. It's just because people repeat it all the time doesn't make it true. Godwin did not invent the Macarena, no matter what he goes around and tells people.
I did.
You know, he might not have invented it.
You didn't.
I did.
He might not have, but he, by God, perfected it. I'll tell you that.
Have you ever seen his electric slide?
Oh,
it's amazing.
My God.
That's
His line dances are exquisite.
I'd like to see that. The original scissors were back. We're talking Mesopotamia, 3,000 to 4,000 years ago.
Oh, sure.
And those were what they call spring scissors. It's
only used them in the spring.
Thank you.
Yeah.
No, it's not seasonal, Chick.
I'm sorry.
It's actually they're referring to a device. It's a picture like a loop, kind of that you squeeze with one hand, and then that the blades come together. And if you unsqueeze or release, the blades come apart.
Really? It's the kind of thing you use to trim rose bushes.
Okay.
Yeah, still used in the garment
clippers.
game, actually.
Really?
Now, do you know how the proper way to carry scissors?
Oh, God.
With the point.
Well, you carry the blades, right?
Yeah. No, your point in your abdomen, right?
No. The point is down there. You hold them like with the fist. I have a pair of scissors right here.
Oh, do you?
Well, everybody knows
Show
that.
show me how to carry them.
Carry them like this.
You learned that in grade school.
Point down in your hand, huh?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yes.
Those I think those have plastic handles, don't those, Tom?
Yeah, they do.
This is a lesser pair of scissors. These are primarily paper.
I thought you were supposed to put them in, the blades in your mouth so you can dive into water. Is what I thought.
Oh yeah, like a swashbuckler.
Like a swashbuckler.
Slide into third.
Swashbuckler.
Yeah.
No.
Like Errol Flynn.
Yeah.
That's right. So you're ready at any minute.
So plastic handles are bad on your scissors?
Well, plastic handles, Christy, they came from the Fiskars Company in Finland. In 1967 was the first time we got those. Those orange-handled scissors that we all have, those are Fiskars.
Oh,
Yep.
Mr. Fisker invented those?
Mr. Fisker did.
You know, actually, the name of those Fiskars are Whiskers, but there was a problem transposing the printed word.
Oh, the
from
finish?
Finish. So, here we just put an F in there. Yeah, that's what they did.
The all-metal ones you can put in the dishwasher, you see. Do you like the ones that come apart, Greg?
Wait a minute.
I have some of those.
I love those. You can sharpen them really
Yeah, I don't even know. Tom, did you know that there's some kitchen scissors that you can use as a bottle opener too?
Yes, of course. They have a little bulge right below the hinge here.
This is, again, something I wish somebody would have told me.
And it's got a little gripper gizmo on it, so if the ketchup's too tight,
wow, Greg, you've met your scissor match right here.
You can't give somebody.
This guy's the best.
Yeah,
you can't decide how to give people change for a 20, but there's a bottle opener on a pair of scissors.
Hey, Michael Cleveland, would you like to have a pair of needle nose pliers? I keep one right here at my.
Oh yeah, man. Love one.
Ask him why he keeps a pair of needle nose pliers.
Okay, why?
Okay.
Why?
Well, Michael, do you ever drink iced tea? Say yes. Do you ever drink iced tea from Starbucks?
No, but yes.
Okay, thank you. The new tops are great. They don't come off, but if you want to add the sweetener, you got to pry them off with these babies. They're very handy. So I could also cut if you have any excessive strings in that violin of yours, I could trim them off for you.
All right.
Okay, you're welcome.
All right.
All right.
Tom, do you have any shears?
Now the distinction there is what? Is that where you have to use two hands?
6 inches, buddy.
6 inches.
Hey, 6 inches. You go more than 6 inches, those are shears, and shears tend to have one handle larger than the other.
No kidding.
I thought all scissors had one handle larger than the other.
I don't think so, Christy.
Huh.
The scissors, the least popular choice in rock, paper, scissors.
Oh, really?
Statistically?
Wow.
Statistically.
Hey, when I used to have a hair, you ever seen those scissors that are like it almost looks like a comb kind of, and it only cuts half the hair? Ever seen those
of course.
things?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are weird.
Sandy used to use that on me when I was a kid.
Yeah, not anymore, huh? You and me. Yikes. Almost no point in breaking out the scissors.
Ernest Wright and Sons, they've been in the scissor business for forever. They're the only place that still makes handmade scissors, Tom. I'd like to get you some of those. Ernest Wright and Sons. And it's a very technical business. The guys that make the scissors, it's a very technical term. You know what they call them? Putter-togethers.
Putter-togethers. Wow.
Yeah. Or short putters.
Putters.
Yeah, Bob's a putter. They put the two blades together.
Now, I heard one of the sons caused a real stir within the family because he wanted to go into the glue business.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of the exact opposite of what the scissors. So that's people real upset with him.
Yeah, you're right, man. Yeah,
Didn't mean to bring everything to a screeching halt.
I thought you were going to give the name of the product.
The Wright brothers, that's their nephew, isn't that right? Orville and Wilbur, and then
I don't think there's any relationship, but you can look into it.
Pretty sure there is. Yeah.
Well, I don't want to question you here on the air. That would be
that would be unprofessional.
A lot of scissors superstitions, guys. A lot of them. More than one expectant mother has placed a pair of scissors beneath her pillow at night, somewhere toward the 9th month of pregnancy.
Oh, that's so she can stab her husband for getting her pregnant.
That's
right?
it's not. That's
what I thought. Yeah.
Apparently the baby will come quicker if you do this. It's cut the cord. But if you're going to do this, like Chick says, I would tell your husband that you're doing there. He might get a little nervous.
Or maybe he'll like it and he'll come quicker. What do you think of that?
Have you heard this of this tradition, Chris?
No, I
have never heard of that.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
No.
Have you heard of tying a wedding ring and a string and
I have heard this.
And circling it around your belly, and if it goes back and forth, it's one sex, and if it goes around, it's another sex.
Yep, I have heard that one.
No.
Sounds like witchcraft to me.
Oh, yeah, it's high tech.
Do not hand scissors to your best friend.
Why?
Place them on an available surface and let your friend pick them up. Otherwise, you risk severing your relationship.
Whoa.
Oh,
yeah.
I got you.
Okay.
But I get it. And then if maybe there's somebody you want to get rid of, hand them some scissors, I guess.
I'd never heard that one either.
Huh.
Yeah.
Are there any more?
Let's cut this
Sure.
out.
In Pakistan, some people believe that scissors should never be idly open and closed without purpose. This is believed to cause bad luck.
Oh.
Well, you're living in Pakistan, so bad luck already.
How much worse could it get?
Get this one, Tom. If you drop scissors, don't just pick them up. You got to stomp on them first.
Huh?
What? To thoroughly break them?
Yeah, this brought to you by the scissors manufacturers of North America. Yeah.
This one in Africa, if you open and close scissors during a wedding ceremony, it renders the groom impotent.
Ooh.
Oh, how about that?
So do people have them on a holster? What the hell? Who has scissors
I don't know who's carrying around. Yeah.
I see.
Tom, you should get a scissors holster.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Well, I hate to cut you off, pun intended, but we got to move forward here. Once again, Greg Warrant for some Greg. I have a bunch of letters here from some of your recent gigs. People just loved seeing your recent shows. Huge fans everywhere. Go see Greg Warrant or check out The Salesman or check out Where the Field Corn Grows for some great live comedy. Nice, clean comedy. And he often does a little family shows during the days of some of his stops. So check out his website for more. Once again, Pottstown, PA. Soul Joel's coming up September 20th. Then it's the Funny Farm in Youngstown on the 27th. Thanks, Greg.
Bye, Greg.
All right, see you guys.
Bye, Greg.
That was great.
Great stuff.
Yeah.
Fascinating. Right now, I want to talk to you a little bit about keeping yourself fascinating. And that's where therapy can come in. We get a little bit jaded as we become adults and lose a little bit of curiosity. And this is one of the things that therapy can help you get back. And that's where BetterHelp comes in. BetterHelp is a way to access therapy in a much more elegant manner, by which I mean it's a lot more accessible because you're doing it on the internet. So you don't have to drive across town, et cetera, because you can do it holding that smartphone of yours or on a laptop or whatever you got. And just remember that reaching out is not a sign of weakness. Actually, it's a sign of strength, and it can be extraordinarily helpful. So find out about BetterHelp and rediscover your curiosity. BetterHelp, you find out about it, of course, on the internet. BetterHelp.com/BT Show. Do it today. The /BT Show thing will knock 10% off your first month. BetterHelp, H-E-L-P, BetterHelp.com/BT Show. And the elegant part of it is you do it online, as I said. So it's much more convenient, a lot more flexible, and you'll be assigned one of 35,000 therapists that are currently participating in this program. Once again, the details, BetterHelp.com/BT Show. Very flexible, very convenient because it's done online. And have some fun. Help yourself. Look into your curiosity. Start feeling good. BetterHelp, HELP.com/BT Show. Coming up, a song from Michael Cleveland and Pat, and a visit with comedian Jenn Kober. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning.
Our girls have dumped us.
Whoa, baby, blow me
A kiss as you're leaving.
blow me.
Oh, a kiss right now.
'Cause if you're gonna leave me, honey, I will surely miss the way you blow me.
Blow me a kiss.
Merci, madame, voila les bearded clam. Your biscuit, your beavage, I see your cooter cleavage. Your monkey, your muffin, you ain't hiding nothing. Your Gucci, your flapper, you're showing off your snapper. Your camel toe, it looks alright, so baby let it show. Looks like a big taco. I see your camel toe.
Menage à trois. One man, two women, ooh la la, find a friend to play. Surround my face with tea and day. You say you're straight, but you're not bi. How will you know until you try? The thought of nookie makes you sick. Just hold your nose and take a lick. I wanna be Bob. What more can I say? I would smoke and
and drink and play golf every day. I'd have a lady for a caddy. She could hold my balls while I play. I wanna be Bob. We wanna be Bob.
Aging Richard Smoker. Aging Richard Smoker.
His name is Richard, but they call him Big Dick.
I'm looking for a big dick smoker.
Turn out the lights, 'cause I can hardly wait.
Yeah. Prison Rich.
When I get out, I'm ready to go straight.
Bombs and Aspen. Bombs and Aspen. And Bob likes blues and
Authorities say a man's penis was bitten off and eaten by his dog.
Oh, why would this
Residents in the town of Hearn contacted police upon the dog's incessant barking coming from the man's home in the middle of the night. First responders broke down the door to find the dog's 66-year-old owner gravely injured and rushed him to the hospital.
My Vina.
The man's male member could not be found.
In the dog's
Officials
belly.
believe the man's dog, said to be about the size of a Jack Russell, bit off the man's member and ate it.
He's adorable.
Yeah.
So
Now,
small.
I believe we have a new singer here.
Oh, yeah, we do.
It's Herr Adolf Gulpenkaken.
Gulpenkaken.
Oh, my God.
Wait a minute. Adolf Gulpenkaken. Okay.
German, yes. Once again, this is about the doggy eating the schlong of this poor man.
His owner, yes.
I don't think the German would say schlong.
Well,
That's more fun.
Pre-1945. He thought it was an Oscar Mayer Wiener. That is why my doggy barked at me. He chomped on mein Wiener Pussenschachten. I've got nothing to hold on to when I pee. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you.
I'm Sir Adolf Frankendicken.
By a mare named Girl on Girl. We named it Rosie O'Donnell.
Yesterday we were talking about hickeys.
Yeah.
I have a story for you.
Which one of your daughters has one?
No, nobody has hickeys, but we have death by hickey.
Death by hickey. Were that me, I'm sure the officers would stand over my body and say, I have a feeling this is how he'd wanted to go.
More chalk.
Yes, because I'm so gigantic.
Oh, my God.
One stick
one
of
of the
chalk
baddest things I've ever
would
done.
never not be enough
We had to use a whole
at
box
all.
of chalk to outline his.
Look at him. He had to take his headphones off, lean back, and he's screaming with laughter.
He's just an awful person.
More chalk.
Lucky numbers.
Man, if that weren't funny, I'd be so mad.
You're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
You're so weird.
You have no idea. Essential Morning Radio. This is Bob and Tom Radio. 24/7. 24/7. Think you know your pro football and want to put your knowledge to the test? Then play Bob and Tom Pigskin Picks every week at bobandtom.com/contest. It's your chance to win a $500 gift card from Steven Singer Jewelers. Just pick the winners of this week's pro football games and you could win a $500 Steven Singer gift card. Head to bobandtom.com/contest and play Bob and Tom Pigskin Picks.
Hey, got a question. What's that? How can I listen to Bob and Tom Radio on my smart speaker? I'm not really sure. Well, why don't we just ask her? Her? Hey, Alexa, how can someone listen to Bob and Tom Radio on a smart speaker?
Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
TuneIn?
Correct. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
24/7, 365?
All day, every day. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Pat Godwin, Christy Lee, Josh Arnold, Ace Cosby. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom with our very special guest. Would you stop and pay attention to the show, please?
I'm over here waiting for my introduction.
Here's Tom.
Okay, that's Chick McGee at the Dude Wipes Sports Desk. We're going to visit with comedian Jenn Kober in a matter of seconds, but right now we still have Michael Cleveland here, Grammy Award winner, and he's got his fiddle out. And Patty G's here, and these two guys have been playing some great songs for us this morning. You got time to review this one with them?
This is called Dog Pound Blues, and yes, we've talked about it.
Okay.
We're ready to go. Oh, got off my leash, and I'm running round the hood. Barking at your window, baby, up to no good. Sniffing at your back door, messing up your lawn. Slipped out of my collar, no one knows that I'm gone. They caught me on the corner, that's what dog catchers do. I got those dog pound blues. Michael! Corgi, I'm not a poodle or a pug. I'm not a sharp puppy with a cute, wrinkly mug. I'm part collie and part shepherd. Little bit of this and that. I'm a notorious DOG. Where my Bichon's at? I got nowhere to play. All I do is snooze. I got those dog pound blues. One time for me, Michael, again. Yeah. Oh.
Where my Bichon's at? Hey, Bichon.
I'm sitting in this cage all alone and feeling blue. Here comes a nice couple. Won't you take me home with you? My owner called me Spot. Here they call me Spike. Get me out of this place. Call me anything you like. They're gonna snip my junk off in about a week or two. I got those dog pound blues. Oh, rescue me and hold me in your arms. Rescue me. You got a nice backyard, rescue me, and I won't be so blue. And in a couple of days, you'll say, who rescued?
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Michael Cleveland and Pat Godwin. That's great. A little rescue doggy thing at the end. That's so sweet. We're going to do a little bit of shuffling here. While we do that, we'll ask Christy Lee at the Silac Insurance News Desk to say hello and tell us what's going on. We're going to bring in comedian Jenn Kober, and Patty G is going to exit for a minute. Michael's going to hang out with us still. Thank you, Michael. Now, Christy, what's happening over there?
A woman in Florida has been arrested for a sex toy-related assault for the second time in 2 years. According to police, Miss Chelsea White got into an argument with her boyfriend when he discovered that his missing glass dildo was inside Ms. White's backpack. Ms. White,
missing glass dildo.
Yeah. Ms. White and the victim, both age 35, exchanged blows before she threw the dildo at him, which missed and hit a door. Police report Mrs. White, quote, said, was standing in the kitchen and threw the glass dildo at her boyfriend. The dildo missed its target, instead hitting a door and waking the couple's child.
Oh, that's nice.
She left the couple's Fort Pierce residence. But
that's like the perfect white trash poem.
Mm-hmm. Hey, those two kids are in love, man. They've got it all going on.
I didn't know a glass dildo was a thing.
I would think it would shatter, wouldn't it?
Should
It's wonderful.
Yeah, I've heard that they are fantastic.
They are.
Jenn Kober joins us. Jenn, apparently expressing some familiarity with the glass
lesbian.
dildo.
We are. This is my area of I can't believe you talked about scissors without me.
So sorry.
What are you guys doing? I'm the expert.
Does one bring a glass dildo up to temperature with?
Well, that's the great thing about them is you can get them cold or you can get them warm, depending on what excites your partner or you, whatever.
But I mean, do you put them in boiling water?
I don't. I like the cold sensation. I will put it in ice. A bucket of ice for a few little minutes. It doesn't take long. It's glass.
Really?
Well, wait a minute. The cold sensation, wouldn't that be like putting your tongue on the frozen flagpole? Wouldn't it lend itself to sticking?
Yeah, that could go terribly wrong.
You breathe on it like a doctor with a stethoscope.
Oh, okay. You're not putting it in your mouth, chick.
Well, but
you're
the
saying
skin down there.
I see what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying? You know how this works, right?
I absolutely know how
I bet you do.
Please explain lesbianism to Jen.
Here's the thing. See? Damn it.
I feel like the area you are going to is so warm, it doesn't stay cold.
No
for
kidding?
long,
Okay. Well, that's not been my experience.
So in the headline, it says that she was charged with dildo battery.
Yeah, Ms. White was previously sentenced to 12 months probation over a similar altercation in 2022 when she allegedly took her boyfriend's dildo and refused to return it.
Nope.
Yeah, she was found and arrested for domestic battery with a dildo this time in Fort Pierce. So.
And oddly enough, dildos don't need a battery.
Yeah.
So odd.
That's the distinction, right? A vibrator has a battery and the dildo
does not. Yes.
Wow. Okay. Well, hi, Jen. Nice to see you. Thanks for...
Good morning. Good morning.
Didn't know we'd skipped a couple of topics. You have a new comedy special on YouTube.
I do. It is called No Flies on Me. I recorded it in Vegas at Brad Garrett's club.
I love Brad.
And 800-pound Gorilla Media picked it up, and now here we are.
All right.
What is the No Flies on Me? Isn't that in a song?
I don't. It's something my grandpa used to always say. If when he finally got something, like when the realization hit him, he go, "Ha! No flies on me."
I love that so much. I love it.
So it means you get it.
Yeah. Well, if there's no, I think flies gather when you sit there and don't know, right? So if there's no flies on you,
okay,
yeah, that's awesome.
No flies on me.
It's a very southern thing to say.
Wow. And you're from
I come from Hicks.
You're from Louisiana. Right?
I am from Louisiana.
All right. Okay. No flies on me.
That's right, Tom. Did you hear that? Louisiana.
Okay. Of course. Well, that's how she says it. It's her town. She can pronounce it any way she wants.
It's not a town. It's a whole state. Just so you know.
How come everybody talks to us? We'll try to see if we can fix any of this soon. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Just got to get a hold of us. Call, fax, mail, or email. Get all the contact information you need at bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and...
Hey, did you enjoy those videos played in that break? Check out the Bob and Tom YouTube playlist for more great stuff.
Health experts are praising a brand new viral trend called the fart walk.
The fart walk.
The so-called fart walk became a phenomenon after it was introduced by TikTok user Marilyn Smith.
I'm a fart walker. I'm a fart walk.
Do you go for a walk after dinner?
Yeah, almost all the time.
Well, because you have to walk your dog.
Sometimes society needs reminders, and this is one of those. Hey, how about a nice walk after dinner?
Yeah. Now, don't you prefer the fart sit, Josh?
I will say,
you eat a pizza and a hot dog, and you sit down.
When was the last time you had a pizza?
I really like the idea that the one pizza, the whole pizza wasn't enough. I just needed a hot dog to really cap it all.
Hell of a meal right there.
And yes, it's not easy to find a place where you can get pizza and a hot dog.
Because a pizza's such a full meal.
So I order a pizza, eat it, and then I have to make myself a hot dog.
Here's the thing, though.
It turns and sways.
Okay.
Well, thanks for the call. Have a great day today. We're going to move
And I've got one more thing. May I say one more thing? I've been waiting 20-some years for this. is is everybody listening?
Yeah, we're listening.
Okay. Chick, go back 20-some years, 1998, Fort Wayne, Indiana, all weekend with me.
What?
There we go. Yes. Finally.
I have, okay, whatever you say.
Okay, remember, and listen to this. You went by your real name when you checked in, and you invited me for the weekend. Now, wait.
Oh, God.
I'm going to get shot for this. And you ordered grapes and Miller Lite beer.
Yeah, that sounds like me, all right.
That's right.
Yep, that's me, okay.
Okay, Deborah, we got to go here. Christy, give me the teaser.
That couldn't have gone better.
Yeah.
Somehow I blame you.
Ah, boy. Where do we go from here?
I'll point out, by the way, Tim is ghostly white, as if he's never seen the sun.
Whoa. You two look like
You
brothers.
two are in the same clear club. What are you talking about?
Literally, you guys are
Actually, you know what? I think there's a Kavanaugh in your wood pile.
I think you're right.
No, my grandmother's a Kavanaugh.
Is that right?
These two are related.
Yep.
Oh, it's scary.
Tim looks more like my brother than I do, which is weird.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay, now, Tim.
Brother, a very handsome man.
Oh, God.
He is, fortunately. Lucky for him.
So you're going to try some of this shrimp cocktail? You've never had this before, Tim?
I love shrimp cocktail.
You do?
I love it. It's like one of my favorite things.
Where are you on spicy things?
Let me say that I went to Applebee's last night, and I got the boneless wings because, again, that's the way I roll.
Right.
And they said, what sauce
I have someone take the bones out for me. That's how important I am.
That's exactly
Could
right.
I have these deboned,
I know it's surprising a man in my station of life.
Now, Tim, I'm going to eat one of these just so you know it can be done.
Okay.
Well, you have hardly any sauce on that.
Yeah.
Quiet.
Pussy.
I'm gonna do it with a lot of sauce.
Load it up. Come on, load it up, Tim.
Yeah,
very
that's
good.
Fine. That's fine.
It's not gonna be pretty.
That's fine.
Okay. All right.
Go for it. The whole thing. All the way in. Cram it in there.
Well, not the whole thing. Oh, my God.
How you doing over there?
Sweet baby.
You're turning red.
Look how red his cheeks are already.
Now he's taking his glasses off. Oh, my God. Steam's going to be coming out of his ears like in a cartoon.
It shoots right to the top of your head. And if you have some sort of sinus problem, it clears it right out.
Isn't that delightful?
You can talk
It's
anytime
delicious,
you're ready.
Huh? And
you're allowed to speak.
You would like more, wouldn't you?
Fantastic.
Where's that EMT?
Oh, my God.
Can I ask Tom a question? What is it about you that someone else's discomfort you're just delighted?
He's not going to be happy until someone actually dies on the program.
So then they died. It was hilarious.
You okay?
I'm okay.
It's tasty, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's very
The thing about it, it is so good you want to do it again.
Yeah, that's the thing. It takes you to.
I got to do it again?
I take that back.
Oh,
it's so good, you have to do it again.
No, is he going to
really load it up?
Tim Dip,
Really load it up now.
Load it up.
Joey would have already gone through 2 pounds of this.
I know.
Yeah.
You're an amateur.
Oh.
You got to zone out.
This is not going to get any easier, Timmy.
Zone it out.
Oh, he's going to sit there.
Look at the veins pop out.
Maybe it's best you don't speak.
There is a vein in your throat. I don't think most humans have that. What is that? Is that what Johnny would call the carotid artery?
Yeah, and his face really does.
You really
get
are
red.
turning red.
Oh my
Wow,
gosh.
that's
I'm glad
probably
you're
not
clear.
Your eyes are watering. You look like someone just gave you some very bad news and it involved death.
So the EMT is not here for Joey. It's for you.
Thank goodness gracious.
But what is it about food like this where it's kind of painful, but you sort of like it and you want to do more?
It's delicious.
It is good.
You know what? I think I've had enough.
What's
now.
Joey? What's the most painful food that you've had to eat?
Or that you'll still have income even after you retire.
Kind of like getting a paycheck for not really working. I like that deal.
Oh, yeah, that's obvious.
Hey!
So, to get started, here's the name you need to know. Silac Insurance Company.
Silac?
Yep, Silac, S-I-L-A-C. Living longer requires more than just Social Security.
Agreed, but I'm still unsure.
Hey, Silac's annuities help protect the unsure against financial risk to their retirement savings. Down market? No problem. An unexpected health issue? Not an issue. Your annuity is flexible because life isn't predictable.
Silac, huh? Fly-by-nighters?
Nope. The company actually opened during the Great Depression. Back then, they were on a mission to help people when people really needed the help.
So signing up going to be complicated?
Silac Silac makes getting an annuity clean, simple, and transparent.
Move on from unsure to insure. Silac. Get started now at SILACINS.com.
Performance varies. Past performance not indicative of future results. Consult with your financial advisor.
Radio.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac Insurance News Desk. There's Josh Arnold.
Hi.
Hello, Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick McGee. Hello, Tom. We have special guests in the studio.
Wow, look at this place. It's full of people. We have Chick McGee, of course, at the Dude Wipe Sports Desk.
Hi.
Coming up, we have the Ace Cosby joke of the day. This is very exciting. And in the studio, we have Grammy Award Winning musician Michael Cleveland. Michael, it's a great pleasure for you to be here. Thank you so much. We really are enjoying your work. He's been doing some stuff with Patty G. And then we have Jenn Kober, comedian, on her way to Vegas, where she's going to be in Cirque du Soleil. Now, if you could see Jen, you'd be saying, I assume this probably is not some gymnastics feat.
When I told my mother I was doing Cirque du Soleil, she goes, "Are they going to make you wear a unitard on a trapeze?" I was like, God, I hope not. That would be awful for everyone.
Wow. And Jen's new special is called No Flies on Me. YouTube is the place to check it out. And we're going to be giving Jen a little bit of a lesson in comedy coming up shortly with Ace Cosby. Also coming up, comedian Reno Collier, another Southern gentleman.
What will you be doing for Cirque du Soleil?
I do a stand-up bit. I do a 20-minute set in each show, so there's 2 shows a night. Basically, I'm the rodeo clown. While they're, like, putting up a wheel of death behind me for, like, these 2 Argentinian guys to, like, jump all over, I, like, just keep everybody's attention at the front.
All right.
While they do that. So
Very cool.
I do get to come up out of a lift, y'all.
Oh, that's
like
awesome.
an elevator.
Oh, that's exciting.
They don't have that at the Chuckle Hut in Iowa City. You know what I'm saying? It's beautiful.
That's cool.
It's incredible.
All morning long, we have been throwing out challenges to our guest, Michael Cleveland. It would be really nice if we actually prepared anything and made it a little easier for you. Hey, Michael, do you know that song? The
bubbles.
Yeah. You get it just like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of it.
Wow.
That's
kind of the bluegrass version of
yeah. Yeah, that's great.
Do you remember the video I showed you one time where Psy, the guy from what's
Gangnam Style?
He comes up out of a lift in the center of the stage, and he pops up, and people go nuts. Tom, have you seen that?
Yeah, and that is so odd.
I know you like
that. Is that cultural moment that lasted a moment?
Yeah,
and I loved it.
Gangnam Style, and you loved it.
It was just so weird.
Yeah.
The horsey dance, right?
Yeah, I don't know how much money he made off the horsey dance, but
it had like 1 billion hits on YouTube.
He does quite well.
Oh, I heard somebody did the gritty over the weekend. I walked by the TV and the guy scored a touchdown, and they go, "Oh, he's doing the gritty."
It's Justin Jefferson scored a 97-yard touchdown
that was it.
for the Vikings. Yeah,
exactly
we should explain to both of you the gritty.
Maybe Jen knows what the gritty is.
Do you know what the gritty is?
It's from New Orleans.
I do not.
It's a special dance that some guy in New Orleans came up with, and it's made its way to the National Football League.
So it's
celebratory. Drunk and falling down? What?
No,
you would think that would be the New Orleans.
Dance out of New Orleans. I feel like there must be a lot of stumbling and falling.
Now, is it true that you guys say "where you at" instead of "hello" or whatever?
No one says "where you at." We say,
you at?
Where you at?
Where you at?
Where you at?
How about that, Tom?
Now that's
moved to New Orleans.
Charmingly.
Where you at? What?
Delightful. I am incapable of. Anytime I try doing anything like that, it comes off as being affected.
No.
Yeah.
Who told you that?
Everyone.
Yeah.
I cannot say you all. I mean, I enjoy it very much when
Try
people
this.
do.
Y'all. Hey, y'all.
No, it doesn't fit me.
It probably just doesn't flow off your tongue as easily. You have a very distinct sort of persona, and you're a very certain kind of guy. And
you can say
y'all,
pretentious.
I think y'all might sound weird coming out.
If I say hi, y'all, it sounds like I'm being sarcastic.
Yeah.
Well, that's because you are. We get back to the first conversation we had today. Hey, nice shirt.
Okay.
It's coming from you. That's
now, Jen and I were having a fashion discussion in the green room.
Oh, here we go.
Involving.
Can I guess what it was about?
Go ahead.
Sure.
Her hat.
Nope.
Is that right?
No, it was not
No,
about my hat. Though my hat says
No
is
flies on me.
No flies on me. It's for my special.
No, but it's a skew. It's got a little flavor. It's off.
It's always got to be a skew.
It's kind of canted, if you will, which lends itself to a rather unfortunate joke that Michael will probably tell it. But, no, we were discussing shoes, your sphere of knowledge.
Oh, I like shoes.
Sneakers.
Sneakers.
Because I was over the weekend, I was getting one of my girls a pair of shoes, and we went in the store, and they had the OCs.
Do you get her a pair of on clouds?
No, she ended up getting another type that she liked more, but they have the Hokas.
Hokas, yes.
And it looks like you're walking on a mattress.
Oh,
I did not care. But you said this is a big thing in the lesbian community?
Let me tell you something. I travel a lot with lesbians. I do a lot of trips with these lesbians.
Oh, yeah. Tell us about that.
There are two kinds.
Hey, Josh.
There are Hoka lesbians and there are OC lesbians.
Oh.
And they fight like in West Side Story, the Sharks and the Jets. It's like whose shoes are better. And they argue. I have watched two grown women argue over whose shoes were better.
And there'd probably be that video might sell.
I got some Hokas.
Yeah.
And I really like them. Yeah, super low impact. They're
But
great.
you would never wear them here, right?
When I walk in them, if I were going to walk afterwards, yeah.
Is it weird? They seem like the sole is so thick.
You know,
That
it
doesn't
doesn't.
seem weird.
They don't look that thick on the ones I got, at least, and then they feel really good.
Tom's wearing slip-on shoes today. Have you seen them?
Oh no, but I think it's fine.
Yeah, the slip-on OCs.
Yeah, they're kind of like loafers.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I could get him on quick. That's the beauty of it. Right now, we're going to switch gears. I think we have the satellite hookup. There he is. Look at that handsome man.
Hey, Reno.
Good morning, my friend.
Are you wearing slippers right now, or do you have shoes on? Because you're home at your house.
I don't have any shoes on, or socks, or pants.
Now, what room are you in at your house?
Really, Tom?
Well,
the bathroom.
Will you stop? Yeah. He's in the funeral viewing area.
Right, I'm in the funeral viewing area.
Yes.
No, because I'm wondering, if I get you one of those lamps, like in Christmas Story, would you put it there?
100%. And I would leave it there, and it'd fit perfectly right in front of the window, and it would give my wife an aneurysm, but I would do it in a heartbeat.
Okay, because they have those, you know.
I know.
They're very fragile.
Love them.
Yeah,
fragile. That's right.
They're lovely. Now, you're a Southern guy. You're a Southern guy. We have what's a Louisiana person called?
Cajuns, right?
Oh, are you Cajun?
No, but I just consider myself a hick. I'm just backwoods, a little bit, you know.
Now, do you say you all on a regular basis, Reno?
Y'all.
I mean, do you say is that part of your common speech pattern?
Of course it is.
Yeah, I think so. You can't help it. Like, it just kind of...
Well, it's nice. I think it's charming.
It's also gender neutral, so it's very progressive.
Right. Well, and that's progressive. That's why... Have you ever heard that joke? Why rednecks don't go to Ivy League school? Because when someone goes, where do you go to school? And they go, Yale. And they go, where do you go to school?
I love that. I love that.
That's a great one.
But yes,
I got a country fried take about close to that.
Okay, let me just try some real quick. So what pronouns y'all like to use? Does that work?
Sort of, yes.
Is that working? Okay, good.
If Hicks cared about such things as pronouns, that would be lovely.
Cisgender, of course she's a woman. She's my sis. Thank you. Thank you very much.
My mother said to me at Christmas, she goes, there is no way every member of that Siberian orchestra is trans.
Okay, I just heard two of my favorite jokes of the year. That's awesome. We have Jenn Kober, and you can be reached at JennKober.com. Just real quick, it's JenKober.
Yes, like sober, but with a K.
Mm-hmm. Are you sober these days?
I mean, California sober is
yes.
I think we were just talking about that with Reno. Okay, Reno, let's get to your take. What's going on over there?
Yes, sir. So I did a country fried take a few months ago talking about how rednecks get a bad rap. And someone commented that it doesn't matter what I say, rednecks are dumb and crazy.
Oh, my.
So Yeah. So instead of arguing with them, I've decided I'm going to lean into it.
Yeah.
I agree that dumb alone is no good and crazy alone is no good. But mix them together and, ooh, let the fun begin.
Yes.
Together, they make life more manageable and bring joy to everyone around them. Try to tell me a great story from your life that didn't involve someone acting like a complete lunatic. You can't. Your brain kicks them out so you don't bore the hell out of everybody if you happen to remember it. Last night, for instance, we all went over to Jim's house and had supper. Boring. Now, if the story was, last night, we all went over to Jim's house for supper. He was running late, so we started to eat without him. In the middle of dinner, Jim came in butt naked, soaking wet, lathered in soap, asking his wife, where the hell's my toothbrush? Now, that's a story that has life. And without dumb and crazy, we don't evolve and move forward. For instance, do you like breakfast? Well, let's face facts. We wouldn't have it without a big scoop of dumb and a big scoop of crazy. At some point a couple thousand years ago, there were a few rednecks hanging out in the barn, probably drinking beer, looking at the chickens, probably making dumb jokes about peckers and imitating them, cocking around doing the funky chicken dance. Then out of nowhere, hey, boys, what's wrong with that girl one? She's done gone and bowed up on us. Wait, hold on a second. There's something coming out. It might be Mork from Ork. And then plop. Now, for guys, when something really weird happens, we start gambling. Hey, Phil, I bet you $5 you won't pick that thing up. It's got poop on it. All right, then, $10 to sniff it. Now, there's the dumb. There's the dumb.
Right.
And here comes the crazy. Shoot, for $25, I'll eat whatever's inside it. Now, you see how that works? If it weren't for those boys combining dumb and crazy, we'd only have 2 meals a day.
There we go.
Here we go. Look at rodeo, $1 billion business. It didn't appear out of nowhere. A few rednecks were leaning up against a fence, looking at a bunch of bulls, calculating how many steaks they were sitting on. Then, out of nowhere, a bull gets loose from the pen, and he's going off the rails, kicking, jumping, ramming the gate, and acting like he's possessed by the devil himself. Then one redneck yells out, "I'll get him. You son bitches are too soft." And that goes from what some call dumb into crazy. Soft? Who you calling soft? I'll get on that damn thing. You ain't getting on that bull. You lick your corn dog before you eat it. Shoot. Time me. I'll bet I can stay on for 8 seconds. Well, let's think this through, Cody. Hold on a minute. Cody. Wyatt, go dress up like a clown and let the bull chase after you after he falls off. And don't worry, we'll put a barrel in there for your protection. And all that created one of the most entertaining sports in history. So if you just thought this country fried take was crazy and dumb, good. It probably means I'm onto something. And P.S., you can kiss my rebel ass for the comment. I'm Reno Collier, and that's my country fried take.
Thank you, Reno.
Thank you, Reno.
Very, very nice. Now, Reno Collier, am I correct in saying that starting Wednesday evening you're going to be at Harris Cherokee Casino Resort? Is that true?
That is true. Yes, sir, all week. And then the following week on the 28th, I will be at the Crater City Hub Event Center in Middlesboro, Kentucky.
All right.
Middlesboro, Kentucky.
Look at all
Yes,
this
sir.
bragging.
And
You know what I mean?
A bunch of gigs coming up in Chattanooga as well.
And then Chattanooga, and you can see me at the Waffle House if you want to.
Did you say the Waffle House or the Whopper House?
Waffle House. Whopper House. Come on, man.
Whopper House.
I wish the Whopper House is a totally different thing.
Have it your way at the Whopper House. Thanks,
That's
Reno.
right.
Always
Love
a
you
great
guys.
pleasure.
Jen, it was great to see you.
You too,
Have
darling.
a great week.
Okay. Now, we're going to come back with more from Jen and from Michael, but right now...
Raycon's updated everyday earbuds. They're the best-selling earbuds, and now they're amazing, even more amazing. They come in a variety of vibrant new colors. They've got royal blue, forest green, blush violet. They could go with your eye color, plus classic black for evening events. And Raycon's upgraded everyday earbuds now. You get multi-point connectivity that lets you pair with 2 devices at once, plus new quick charge function and active noise cancellation. The ergonomic earbud shape and the optimized gel tips fit the widest range of ears ever made, and it always is a cozy custom fit. And Raycon offers a 30-day happiness guarantee. So go to buyraycon.com/Tom today to get 15% off your Raycon order plus free shipping. That's right, 15% off and free shipping at buyraycon.com/Tom. That's buyraycon.com/Tom.
Coming up, we got Grammy winner Michael Cleveland. We got comedian and soon-to-be Cirque du Soleil Jenn Kober on her way to Vegas. She's got her new project out there called No Flies on Me on YouTube right now. Plus, we have Patty G, and it's very exciting. We got some more news coming from the Silac News Desk from Christy Lee, including hippos in the news, I hope. And this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, got a question.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
I get back to Kansas City. I was back last April for a wedding. And for a bunch of weird experiences, I become friends with Justin Verlander. He's a pitcher for the Houston Astros.
Yeah.
At the time, he was pitching for the Tigers. They were in town playing the Royals, but they had a night off, so he and I went out and had a couple of drinks. And while we're out, he sees a young lady. He says, I think I know her. I think she's an actress. I think me and my wife hung out with her. I said, hey, man, we're in Kansas City. There's no way that chick's an actress. She probably works at Cheesecake Factory or something. And he said, no, watch as he calls the waiter over. He goes, who's that chick? And he goes, well, I don't know who the chick is, but everyone at that table's Mumford & Sons. They're here playing the arena tomorrow night, and they're here having dinner.
Oh, so maybe it was Carey Mulligan.
Might have been. I don't know who it was. But he sends them a bottle on us, he says, which meant him.
Him, yeah.
Because I'm not. Listen, if you're worth hundreds of millions of dollars and we're hanging out, you're buying. All right? Sorry, dude. You fly private, you're buying drinks.
That is a good one.
I think it's fair.
Yeah.
You know, he buys drinks. It doesn't even show up on his register. I buy drinks. I can't buy shoes next month. So he sends them a bottle. They come over. Turns out it's not Mumford & Sons. It's just Ann Sons. Mumford wasn't there. I don't know where he was. I assume he was back at the hotel writing a song that at some point goes, So Ann Sons come over, start talking to the Detroit Tigers. I'm not really involved, so I kind of tune it all out. When I come back into focus, Ann Sons are kind of talking smack to the Detroit Tigers about beer pong. They're like, hey, we'll whoop your butt in some beer pong. And the Detroit Tigers are like, we get paid very handsomely to put balls places. Right. Bring it. So I said, hey, fellas, my parents live about 8 minutes from here.
Oh, boy.
We could settle this. And I said that because I know both Ann Sons and the Detroit Tigers have an entire floor to do whatever they want. So there's no reason to come to my parents' house. It was complete fake hospitality.
Right.
Until they all turned around and looked at me and said, hell yeah, let's go to your parents' house and play beer pong. And I went, crap. Because it is now 2 o'clock on a Sunday night. Technically Monday morning. Yes. My parents are not gypsies. All right, they have real jobs that start in like 5 hours.
Yes.
But I also can't look at all these dudes and be like, you guys, my parents. So I just said, whatever, we're going to roll the dice, see what happens.
Sure.
So we get there. First off, as we're leaving, my sister texts me. She says, hey, I'm out and about. If you get home before I do, will you walk my dog? I said, hey, unless you're out and about with the Dave Matthews Band, you better get your butt home because it's about to go down at Ma and Pa's house. So we get back to my parents' house, start throwing beer pong, and stuff got weird. Like weirder than I've already described. Like my sister, who is 30, ended up in her prom dress. I don't know. I don't know how that happened. God bless her for still being able to fit in it, but also the hell, right? So we, at one point in the evening, I go outside to partake in some illegal activities. And
I'm assuming the pot, not
the pot,
not murder.
Okay. No. Well, we were going to see where it went. Sure. And so Ann's sons come with me. But as it was the middle of the baseball season, the Detroit Tigers could not partake.
Right. Sure.
So they had to pretend like it was the playoffs and watch. And thank you. Read an almanac. So we came back in from smoking, and my dad's downstairs, and he's upset. He's like, what's going on down here? And I said, well, this is half the Detroit Tigers bullpen. And this is Ann's sons from Mumford & Sons, and we're playing beer pong. And it was in that moment that I realized my father was no longer sure if he was actually awake. Because you got to look at it from his point of view. He walks downstairs, it's the middle of the night, he sees a bunch of weird dudes that he kind of recognizes, and my sister's in her prom dress. Like, things are weird.
Yeah.
And he's just confused. He's just like, is that Justin Verlander? And I said, yes, sir, it is. He goes, I don't know what's happening right now. And he walked upstairs. That was the last we saw of him.
Wow. He didn't say, is Kate here?
No, he was just like, what? And the whole next day I'm freaking out because my parents do a lot for me. I don't even making them upset over some stupid.
Sure.
Right.
So when Dad gets home, I'm completely ready to take him out to dinner, buy him some drinks. And he walks in like he's had the greatest day of his life. And I say, what happened to you? And he's like, well, I woke up this morning and I hated you. I cursed your name all the way to work. But then I got to work and everyone started asking me why I looked so tired and exhausted. So I started complaining about my son bringing home the Detroit Tigers and Mumford & Sons and playing beer pong all night. And now I'm the coolest dude in the office.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Hello, Tom. We got a big show today. A big,
super fun.
Yeah.
Greg Warren Reno Collier, comedian Jenn Kober. Jen has a new project out there. It's a video on YouTube called No Flies on Me. Jen is a very fine stand-up comedian. And she's also going to be part of Cirque du Soleil. Now, I don't know how to delicately put this. She will not be...
An acrobat.
Yes.
No.
You will not be doing any acrobatics.
I come out right after the girl that swings from her hair.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, I won't be doing that.
Well, your hair is very short.
It is. My hair is very short. But this is the worst part. My wife's hair is very long. I don't know if you've ever lived with a long-haired lady.
I do right now.
Shed.
Oh, yeah.
They shed. I blew my nose the other day, and one of her hairs came out. What is happening?
Constantly molting.
Right? And if you
got to be careful where you put your nose.
But if you live with a woman that has long hair, you know that in your shower drain, there lives an animal.
Oh, yeah.
I got in the shower the other morning. I was like, babe, do I need to walk this thing or feed it? What am I doing? I feel like we should name it, put it up for adoption. It's a lot. Because all I have ever wanted, Tom, is a hypoallergenic lesbian. Right? Don't they make like a lesbidoodle? Is there a lesbidoodle? Let's make that happen.
Yeah, it's the former owner of a couple of Labradoodles. I'm fully aware of that.
I feel like this is the answer. We just need a nice lesbian.
Let me ask you this, in all truth, whenever I see one of those hairballs, historically, I always take a Kleenex and pick it up.
Oh, I make my wife get it. No, I call her in.
Oh, you don't bareback it?
She does a thing now where she takes the hair and she swirls it on the tile. I'm like, what are you doing? She goes, I don't want it to go down the drain.
Yes.
So the answer is to put it on the wall.
One of my girlfriends would put it on the wall, too.
That is so...
Yes, you talked about
I thought for the longest time that we had a pattern. We just bought this house. I thought we had pattern tile in the bathroom, and I realized... No, this is just her swirling her hair. I
Now,
can't do it.
Christy, would you pick it up with your fingers, or would you get a Kleenex?
No, I get a Kleenex, or actually I even use scissors. You know, take it and... Yeah.
Hey, Josh, what would you put on the wall when you were in the shower?
Temporarily, it would be
DNA. Okay.
That's a nice way to put it.
Well, no, you answered for me.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. Now, we're going to get back to Jen in just a second, but you are on your way to Las Vegas.
I am.
And what is the name of this particular Cirque du Soleil show?
It's called Mad Apple. It's playing at the New York Casino and Resort. It has been, I think they just had their 1 year anniversary. It's a great show. Such high energy. It's really, really fun. It's a little dirty. It's a little dirtier than the other Cirque du Soleil shows because it's set on the streets of New York. You know.
Yeah, I was reluctantly taken to Cirque du Soleil a few years back. I've since been 2 more times. I couldn't believe how great it was.
It's beautiful. Like to work in an ensemble with you know, when you're a comedian, you perform with other comedians, and usually it's just me and openers. Like, it's not like I'm around a bunch of headliners, you know. But it's incredible to be in a cast of people that are that talented. There's a guy in the show who throws this little skinny woman up in the air. He throws her in the air and he catches her, and that's his shtick. And then he puts on a blindfold and throws her in the air and still catches her. And then they like put him backwards and upside down, and then he throws her in there. And every time I see this guy backstage, I want to make him laugh because I'm a comedian. That's in my nature. But I am scared to make him laugh because I don't want to throw him off balance, and he drops this little skinny bitch. I'm scared to draw his focus. Like, every time I see him, I just stone face it. I'm just like, no, I can't. Don't make Yuri laugh. Don't do it.
Does the woman have any particular skill set other than being
Other than being the smallest woman that I've ever seen, no. I mean, I'm sure she does. She's graceful. She points her toes and is, you know, is fairy-like and such. Much more dainty than I. But I mean, it's unbelievable that she lets him do this to her. I mean, right? And then that he.
Because you know he's dropped her.
That's what I'm saying. Is like everybody has a bad day at work.
Right, exactly.
Everybody has a day where you're phoning it in. You're just like,
like to be my former partner. She's the one coming up the ramp with a mouth in a tube.
Ain't that bad.
Mouth in a tube.
Oh, but let's take a quick check in here with Patty G in the other room. Can you hear me okay, Pat?
I can indeed, yeah.
Okay. Now, can you hear Michael? Michael, can you give Pat a little bit of a thing on your violin over there, your fiddle, I should say.
It's like the devil went down to Georgia.
Nice. Wow, is that's the 20-second version of Charlie Daniels? That's amazing.
Keep practicing, Michael.
You'll get it next time.
Unbelievable. Pat, what do you guys want to do?
You want to hear Gangsta Folk or Stuck in a Car? Those are pretty...
do Gangsta Folk.
Okay, here we go. We're in E, Michael.
All right.
All right, you take the gangster rap, you tone it down, put it to nice folk melody so everybody can enjoy the message of the gangsta. It's called Gangsta Folk. There you go. I'm Patty G.
He's Patty G.
And it's all good.
It's all good.
I'll pop a cap in your ass if you're in my neighborhood.
Nice neighborhood.
You ain't all that my brother would say about my mother. I'm the bomb. This ain't no joke. It's Gangsta Folk. Oh, yeah. Yo, dog, check it out. My hooch is fly.
His hooch is fly.
Don't diss my boo.
What's a boo?
Or you'll end up like you know who.
Tupac, that's who.
Shout out to all my G's. What's up, peeps?
Cracker, please.
I'm dope, so take a toke of Gangsta Folk. It's Gangsta Folk. We be chilling out. Puffing on the chronic till we all folked out. Hoes in the hot tub, 24/7, hoping it ain't no lie.
Nasty hoes.
Well, I'm the best MC. My rhyme is fat. I got my Glock, biatch.
Who dat?
First does my Isle dog keep on playing. I have no idea what I'm saying. Oh, I'm the bomb. This ain't no joke. It's Gangsta Folk. One time, Michael. Oh, I'm the bomb. This ain't no joke, it's gangster. Peace out, Michael Cleveland.
Very good.
Michael, you nailed it.
True that.
Now, you said who dat. That's very Louisiana. That's very...
Who dat?
Who dat? Yeah, that's the thing.
True that. Who that?
True dat?
True dat?
Yeah. Do you follow the world of hip hop?
I mean, as much as
Is there a
fat white lesbian from the South?
Is there a genre of lesbian hip hop? I mean, I'm sure there are some lesbian hip hop artists.
A genre of lesbian hip hop. There's a what are they called? Something and she. I'd have to look it up. But yeah, there's a little lesbian duo, and they
sound like the Indigo
they
Sisters.
Rap. Yes.
Oh, I think we've nailed it. Now, you
MC Etheridge.
Very nice.
Bravo.
I thought those were both very funny. Thank you very much. Are you a cook?
I am.
I mean, because Louisiana, I always think of Justin. Remember that?
Oh yeah. I guarantee.
Justin Wilson.
Justin Wilson.
Justin Wilson. Justin Willman's the great magician, and by the way, he's got a naked thing on his website.
It's up on Instagram. It's so funny.
His clothes have disappeared. Justin Wilson. But what was his tagline?
I guarantee.
That's it. I guarantee.
Such a cutie. Such a cutie. I do cook, but my wife is a baker. So.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's real good, y'all. Hot sex, and there's cake. But here's the thing, y'all. When she's had a bad day at work, I'm like, what did you? She's like, all I did all day, I just made icing all day. I'm like, that sounds awful, right? I'm starting to call her my little prostitute. I'm just kidding. I don't pay for it. She's just a tart. Boom!
Now I don't want to get. I don't want to violate the borders.
Violate her borders.
I don't want to intrude on the deeper aspects of your personal sexual encounters.
Yes, Tom.
I, for one, do not approve of food in the bedroom at all, anywhere. And I hate room service at hotels. I can't stand.
He's a prude.
Tom,
so this is my question. I don't want to. Again, you don't have to go into any personal details. But does she ever bring the frosting into the bedroom? Or?
We have not done frosting in the bedroom. I don't know if you know about lady parts, but sugar is not very good for them.
Oh, no kidding.
You're risking some infection there. Maybe a little. So some things you don't want to go down. So sugar not great for that. But I do.
Hey, don't you mean go down on?
I do.
Some things you don't want to go down.
Is that what you meant, Jen?
I enjoy a little Cool Whip on a nipple every now and then. But other than
that should be the title of your next special.
Cool Whip on
Cool Whip on the nipple. And you have a little trademark sign after.
Or how about Cool Whipple on the nipple? That way you can get around the cool.
Or just Cool Nip.
Yeah. That's a good one too. I like how you guys are editing for me.
Yeah, no, I don't like food in any.
Yeah,
we know.
Do you like room service?
I love room service.
Who doesn't like?
Well, here's the problem. I do have a problem with room service, and my problem with room service is that there's never a surface in the room on which to eat the room service. They have to. I make them leave the tray they rolled it in on, but sometimes they don't want to do that. They just want to give you the food, and you have to eat it at that like weird desk.
Yes,
in a hotel room, which doesn't feel good. I don't like that part of it. But anytime you're bringing food to me, especially, I love those little dome covers.
Aren't those fun?
Oh my God, it's like ta-da! It's usually just a burger and fries when I get room service, but it's very exciting, the reveal.
Have you ever walked down a hotel hallway and seen some fries sitting there that have been and had
Listen,
one?
This happens to me in Vegas all the time. There's people will leave like their whatever they didn't eat from room service right outside of their room. And look, there have been some nights when you're coming back, maybe you've had a couple of cocktails at a roulette table, and you're thinking those fries don't look like they've been touched.
Right.
And you're tempted. It's very tempting. But I can honestly say I have never eaten it. I
did it once. I was drunk, and it was a dinner roll.
Oh.
It was sitting there, and it looked perfect.
I did once see a pizza box outside of someone's room, and I didn't eat the pizza, but I looked in to see if there was pizza. It was just an empty box, thank God, because I think I would have taken a slice of pizza.
Yeah. Now, I have a question for Michael Cleveland. Michael, this is a non-musical question.
All right.
Now, we've established a couple things. You're a brilliant musician, and you're blind. Those were the big two.
Right.
Were you aware of those things, Michael?
I was not until you just said that.
Everyone is bothered when they eat out. I don't like looking at menus. I have to read all the time. I don't want to go. It's too much work. When you go to a restaurant, in as much as you can't read the menu, presumably they don't have it in Braille.
Well, they might have it in Braille, yeah.
Well, sometimes they do, but man, I'm so slow at reading Braille these days.
Oh.
I mean, one time I tried to actually read a Braille menu. It took me about an hour. I was like, no, this ain't happening.
So you make somebody read it to you.
Do you ask your bandmates, or are they going to?
Yeah, but now I got these glasses. You know, they're supposed to be able to do that.
These new AI Ray-Bans,
Yeah,
they can read?
Glasses. Yeah. Yeah, it takes a picture of it.
And then what is it? And then it just tells you what it says?
Yeah, it tells you the items on the menu.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
Yeah, it is
Because I was hoping your bandmates would screw up with you.
they do.
They go, well, I'm sorry. All they have is vegan stuff, Michael.
Right.
Oh, they have fish head sandwiches.
Yeah.
Wow, that's exciting.
Yes.
It's their special.
Only rice.
Now, how do you know what's left on your plate?
Oh, my God.
Well, you got a fork and a spoon.
So you go by touch?
Yeah.
Do you ever miss your mouth?
Well, yeah.
Isn't that what Seinfeld said? He'd always, the worst thing about being blind was bugs in your food.
Yeah, not being able to see if there are bugs in your food.
You wouldn't know. Right? Crunch, crunch, crunch. Oh, my God. Was that a raisin
What's
or a
the
bug?
next question? How do you know when you're done wiping your butt?
And the answer is?
He's
I ain't telling.
I ain't telling.
Thank you.
Thank God for dude wipes.
Now, when we come back, we're going to have to get that Ace Cosby joke of the day and a little bit of lesson for the two of you two.
But right now, I'm going to tell you about Simply Safe, the do-it-yourself, design-it-yourself home security system. My compound deserves the best. I did my homework about 10 years ago, and that led me to Simply Safe, and has exceeded all expectations. With Fast Protect monitoring from Simply Safe and LifeGuard protection, Simply Safe agents can act within 5 seconds of receiving your alarm, can even see and speak to intruders and stop them in their tracks. You'll never be locked into a long-term contract with Simply Safe. Cancel at any time. Pricing is transparent and affordable at less than $1 a day with no hidden fees ever. Simply Safe has been named Best Home Security System by U.S. News & World Report for 5 years running, and offers the best customer service in home security, according to Newsweek. Easy to install and activate your Simply Safe system in less than an hour, or choose professional installation. Have a pro do it for you. Protect your home with 50% off a new Simply Safe system, plus a free indoor security camera when you sign up for Fast Protect monitoring. Just visit simplysafetom.com. That's simplysafetom.com. There's no safe like Simply Safe.
Thank you very much. Up next, a lesbian rapper, Lil Sappho.
There are only like 4 people that are going to get that.
That's my specialty. Thank you very much, Jen. I'm glad you like it. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Reach us toll free at 1-888-BOB-TOM-1 or at Bob.
Well, there he is. We're going to be joined by Randy Feltface is joining us.
May we call you Randy, or do you prefer Mr. Feltface?
No, I'm very happy with Randy. Let's keep it informal.
Sure. Mr. Feltface. Randy Feltface. I detect a slight accent. Where are you from?
I'm from Australia. I'm from all the way on the other side of the planet.
I see.
Yes. It's so exciting to be here, though. Look at this beautiful studio set up you've got.
Isn't it something?
It's very nice.
It's fantastic.
Thanks for dressing up, wearing a tie. You look good.
Thank you. Yeah. I thought I'd wear my little vest this morning. Am I looking at you, by the way? I have no idea.
Yes,
great. I've got you. I got you. Fantastic.
Very dapper.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Randy Feltface is a touring comedian. Do you mind if I ask some personal questions?
Please go right ahead. This is what I'm here for. I'm here for a scoop.
Are you a single man?
I am a single man. Yeah, very difficult to have relationships on the road. I am constantly on the road. I tour all year round. So my only meaningful relationships are with the people who work in the Delta Sky Lounge at LaGuardia Airport. They are.
That is a nice one.
That is pretty much all I got going on, my friends.
Do you use the dating apps?
I don't use the dating apps. No, I'm not on the dating apps. I find when you're only in town for one day, the investment in planning ahead. What am I going to do? Get 4 cities ahead? Try to hook up dates? No. I generally just walk around the streets, just screaming for attention.
You move well. I'm sure.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm quite the mover. This is. Yeah. You should see me. Yeah.
Hey, there he is.
Yeah, look at this. Oh, I've got all the moves. You should see me with a katana at a Monopoly game.
Do you is it fair to ask this? Do you have a type? If I were to ask your friends, hey, listen, we were talking with Randy Feldface. Is there a specific type of,
Nah, not picky at all.
Really?
No. Again, in town for 24 hours. I'll take what I can get, really. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
How often do you get back home to Australia?
Well, I've been on this particular tour just for a couple of months. So, I was there for December, January. I was there for the Christmas period.
Nice.
And then, love the Christmas in Australia, the hot, summery barbecue weather. Very different to here. Different to here.
It's all backwards.
I know. How about that crazy southern hemisphere? Am I right? Anyone who's with me?
Yeah.
Who's with me in the morning?
Anybody?
I know.
Now, who are...
I'm actually here to audition for the show. I feel like I could be a permanent fixture.
Sure.
If you got any news stories, throw me something and I'll just come back with some wacky quip. Okay. What do you got for me?
We'll call on Miss Jessica. You got a news story?
What do you got, Jessica? Come on. Don't let me down.
Officials in New Mexico announced that the state produced more than 53,000 tons of chili during the last growing season.
Wow.
Meanwhile, New Mexico's governor signed legislation that established the sweet smell of green chili roasting in the fall as the state's official aroma.
Oh, roasted green chilies.
So
you have official aromas?
Apparently.
State aromas. Okay, call in on WXFTP. We're getting calls on what radio station is this? What's the call sign?
Very many. Let's keep going.
Oh, there's too many. Oh, it's syndicated. I've already failed the audition. Call in with your favorite state aromas. Come on, that's got to be a call in waiting to happen.
What is there a national aroma in Australia?
White squirrels.
Oh, how about that?
Yeah.
Hello, my name is Alexa. If you have a smart speaker and what to hear, Bob and Tom Radio, just say Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn. Now, you try it.
Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
That's the first smart thing you've said to me since you took me out of the box.
Okay, let's go see Bob and Tom.
Yeah!
You can't say it on the air. Trust me. Not the way you want to do it. I've been over this 100 times. If you say that, we're going to get a fine.
We're not going to get a fine. The average idiot's going to perceive it as the noun.
No. We can't do that. You can't say that on the air.
It has no meaning as a verb, whereas my term can be taken 2 ways. That's why the joke has a joke.
No, you can't do that.
Kids, let me just ask you this. Am I right? The only way to make this joke funny, you've got to use the word cornhole.
How's that going?
New York's good. Not bad. It's a strange place because no matter where you work or what you do, you come in contact with freaks. I worked at a gas station for a couple of years, and the guy I worked with, strange man, former porno movie star from the 70s.
Really?
Yeah, he'd get confused every time he'd fill the tank. Halfway through, he'd pull it out and spray it all over the car. We lost a lot of good petrol.
Pizza Hut, apparently, is going to start delivering cold beer along with their food.
No kidding.
They started the testing beer delivery program in Phoenix, Arizona.
And it passed with flying colors.
Yeah, everyone did.
Yeah.
So how do you prove that you're of legal age?
The company told Fortune magazine it plans to expand that.
I'd like a large pizza, please. And 40 beers.
You know you're too high when you're eating cereal naked and your girlfriend tells you to put some clothes on. You realize it's not your girlfriend. It's just a woman on a bus. That's how you know you're too high.
Hi, this is comedian Rob Haney, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Hey, gang, Larry King here.
Tuesday morning on the Bob and Tom Show. My home movies of me feeding banana chunks and peanut butter to the baboons with those big red butts at the zoo. Hey, they got big butts and they cannot lie. I wear safety goggles. That's Tuesday morning on the Bob and Tom Show.
The Bob and Tom Show, Tuesday morning, 6 a.m. Eastern, worldwide on bobandtom.com.
This is Ernie Fergler reminding you Tuesday morning on the Bob and Tom Show, you'll probably hear the kids back in screen doors pull another prank on me. But that's okay. It makes it a lot easier for me to decide who's going to have shopping cart corral duty. This is Ernie Fergler reminding you that's Tuesday morning on the Bob and Tom Show.
The Bob and Tom Show, Tuesday morning, 6.
It's a Thursday night.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Hello, hello, hello. Boy, what a show. We packed all this entertainment into
Art testing.
And put your microphone on there.
Sorry.
Okay.
Are we going to get a bonus shoe into the week pick? You had
Maybe.
a strong week.
Yeah, maybe so.
Oh.
Maybe so, yeah.
Okay, that would be...
or maybe not, yeah.
There's
What about Ace's joke of the day? What
Well,
about
I
that?
should explain.
You got to get on that.
To Jen that I know you're a professional comedian, Jenn Kober.
Yes.
Her new special is called No Flies on Me on YouTube right now. And I'm sure that every once in a while you probably need a little bit of a boost, a little bit of something.
Of course.
Like
Look,
hey, a little leg up in the world of
That's why
comedy.
I eat Laffy Taffy.
Yeah. Well, if you like Laffy Taffy,
you're going to love it.
Yeah, this is going to kill you. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado.
Who's that sexy man with a deep voice? Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
Did you guys see in the news the match factory had burned down?
It did?
Yeah, the workers went on strike.
Oh, no.
Ace Cosby's joke of the day.
Oh, Jen, you're so
Jen
sweet.
likes it. Ace's Joke of the Day brought to you by Sleep Number. Sleep better together. Save now on a Sleep Number smart bed only at a Sleep Number store or at sleepnumber.com.
What a mood you have to be in. What a positive outlook on life that you would have to laugh at that piece of crap. That's amazing. You're a dirty liar.
I just did a show with Jay Leno, and Jay Leno tells a bunch of jokes like that at the end.
Have you
he
seen
just
this?
starts
Have you read
rolling
this?
them off. Yeah.
Oh, I would love that.
Just at the end, huh? Okay.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. Now, we have comedian Jenn Kober's right over there. I can see her. And Jen, once again, your new special is called No Flies on Me. And you are once again on your way to Las Vegas. And you're going to be doing the Cirque du Soleil.
Yes.
It's just amazing.
It's super fun. And here's the best part. When you're in Vegas, they put you up in the hotel.
Sure.
That's where I lived for 6 weeks in a casino. So anytime I want, I can go have a little drink. I can go hit a little machine.
Nice.
I can go. There's a chin right inside of that casino. So there's wontons available to me at all times.
Yeah.
It's very exciting.
What's
There's
your
there's a Hershey world in there.
Oh, what's your game? You like slots or blackjack?
I'm a slot slut. I also enjoy the craps.
Craps?
Oh, I like
rolling
craps.
the dice.
I like craps.
Yeah, me
I like
too.
craps
That's
a lot.
very exciting.
Play all the hard ways for me one time.
I shall.
Throwing the bones.
Yeah, throwing the ball. There you go.
Now, Michael Cleveland, do you ever play craps? I guess.
Man, I never have. I've yet to do that.
Really?
I've
That's
played the
surprising. You're naturally good at math, right? I mean, you're like a
I suck at math, really.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's surprising. Huh.
Oh, have you ever played a casino?
Oh, yeah. I
Yeah, I
played
bet you do.
slots.
Oh.
Yeah.
Slots are the best.
And do they tell you if you won?
They're the oh yeah, you can hear it if it goes off.
Well,
man.
of course you can hear ding, 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 ding,
But
ding,
it's
ding.
the worst odds. Like everybody says, man, you should play anything other than slots.
Sure.
It just,
I never do understand like the win lines. Like when you look at them, they're going every which way. They have like I'll get things like in a row, and like it'll shape like an L, and I'm like, certainly that's a win.
Right.
They're like, no, but then I'll get something that's like looks like a somebody's heart rate, and I'm like, oh, that one.
Yeah.
How is this doing this?
I don't understand that either.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
There's-
Me neither.
I think
Last time I was in Vegas, there was a guy that was sitting next to me, and I was playing the slot machine. Now, I've been playing for a while, and this guy this guy's machine next to me goes off, and I mean, it starts going nuts. And, you know, of course, the attendant or whoever it is comes over, and the thing just keeps dinging, like, you know, he wants some money. And I think the guy was there when I was there before, like we had played earlier in the day. So the thing goes off, and the attendant comes over and is talking to the guy, and I hear his buddies come over. It's like, hey, man, you won, party tonight. And he's like, yeah, I won finally. They're like, man, you've been sitting here for 3 days. It's about time you won something.
3 days.
Playing that same machine, man.
There's a little old lady at the MGM who sits there connected to oxygen.
Sure.
She's got an oxygen tank. And then, so she's connected to the oxygen tank, and then her little player's card is connected to the machine that's around her neck. It's very scary looking.
Does she smoke too?
She does not smoke, I think, but probably because of the oxygen, but there are people around her smoking, and I'm thinking to myself, this whole place is going to blow.
Those oxygen machines, can you load like a nicotine bullet in those that...
A nicotine.
So they also become like a vape?
A vape?
Yeah. Hey, I may have just invented something.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Hey, man, remember how much you loved cigarettes?
Well, you can again.
Right now, it's time to investigate the world of history.
Oh, is that right?
But
right now?
Yeah, but I have I have a little trivia
Time
question.
now for Today in History. You're going to like one of the events I just noticed.
I've got an exciting...
September 16.
September 16th. Okay, let me look at some of these events.
Go ahead, Tom.
I'm looking at them for the first time.
It's very important.
1983. 1620. The Mayflower departed for England. Is that the one you had in mind?
No, that's not the one I had in mind.
Okay, in 83.
Speaking of cruises.
Music. Something to do with music.
Oh,
it's not Arnold Schwarzenegger becoming a U.S. citizen?
No,
Did that happen?
He used to be acoustic, but not anymore. No.
Okay. I give up.
It should be right there in the list. Hotel Motel didn't come out on this day.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Rapper's Delight?
Rapper's Delight.
I think so. It came out on this day.
Hotel Motel Holiday Inn. I did not know that.
I think so.
Miami Vice premiered on this date in 1984.
Oh, wow.
They used to put the songs that were going to be on that night's episode in TV Guide.
Wow. Now, if you do an extra bonus shoe-in, are you going to post it?
Yeah, I will post it later today.
Okay, very good.
If I do it.
Okay. And Michael Cleveland, what a great pleasure. Thank you, sir. And Jenn Kober, the special is on YouTube. It's called No Flies on Me. Thank you. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Add to or continue the conversation. Check out the Bob and Tom Show on Facebook. Get the link at bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.